Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Warriors and the Devils. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Warriors. Number 24, Williams. Number 1, Correa. Number 16, Julian. Number 60, Manny. Number 64, Nicolas. And your captain of the Warriors, number 13, Douglas. And now the home team, the Devils. From Hialeah, Florida, number 18, CRB. From Nashville, Tennessee, number 37, Rock. From Quezon City, Philippines, number 11, Robin. From Zumaya, number 38, Urbieta. Your captain of the Devils, from Victoria, number 31, Jairo. And from Pau, France, number 21, Oharan. And with that, the players salute you, the fans. We are ready to begin tonight's game day. And now, with the introductions aside, want to welcome everybody into another edition of Friday Night Jai-Alai here in the Magic City. Andrew Bleckman joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you the Warriors and Devils this evening. How you doing today, Stu?
A gracious good evening, Andrew. I am well, looking forward to a fantastic night of Jai-Alai between the Warriors and the Devils.
Great slate for us. We get started with this 5th-ranked singles matchup. You're going to see 1, 2, and 3 doubles as well, but let's introduce our first. It's going to be Correa for the Warriors. Remember, dropped down in rank this season. He's now a 5, taking on number 37, Rock of the Devils. First time we're seeing Correa in singles action as a 5th-ranked player. Expectations pretty high here for a guy dropping in rank. He's got a lot of power in that right side. See if he can utilize his advantage here against Rock to get the game day started.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first match of the evening. Correa has the serve for the Warriors. Correa serves. We begin. Ball crossing the wall at the 11 line and scoring. First point of this match goes to Correa. A reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. The first player to win 2 sets wins the match. Correa serves.
What a perfect serve to start things off. Crossing above shoulder level, just
really
beyond
well
the
done.
11 line. Perfect for Correa. To give him a lot of confidence moving forward in this match. Same serve, similar spot.
Here's a catch by Rock. There's the backhand. High and hard to the inside. Rebote forehand. Rock's there. Correa from the backhand at the 9 line. Rebote forehand. Clips a little side wall. Correa's got it. Powerful forehand right up the middle. Scooped up by Rock. Rock goes high and hard. 2 pass. That's a point for Rock as he crosses the sidewall to the inside. We're tied up, 1 point apiece.
And Rock scoring his first point, same way Correa did off the serve. As you mentioned, Stu crossing that sidewall, just hopping over a cesta and scoring.
Sidewall always makes it a difficult play for the catch or the rebote. Close yard of the sidewall, more difficult it is to get a cesta onto the ball.
Yeah, but the key for Rock in this match, he's got to pass Correa, because if he catches the ball in front of him.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
In front of him means taking the ball in the air. It's going to be a field day for Correa on these forehands. Rock has to get the ball over his head. Did it so in that point. Got on the board.
Backhand, clips a little sidewall. Here's the rebote. Rebote lined up to the inside, will score on the second bounce. Well executed by Rock to score. That's 2 points for Rock and Devils. He serves.
And also got to move Correa around as well. That time, I mean, turned into more of a drop shot off the rebote, forcing Correa to step up. Couldn't get there before the second bounce.
Correa from the forehand, powerfully to the inside. Rebote left side by Rock. Correa's there. Tip ball at the 8 line. 3 points for Rock. In a white and red shirt, he serves.
A bunch of unforced errors here for Correa to get started. Also smart that Rock is keeping it more to his left side. You know that Correa has so much power and can throw more shots from his right compared to the left. Good game plan here working out. 3-1 advantage.
Correa on the backhand to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Rebote left side, high to the front wall. Big bounce, brought down on the forehand of Correa. Correa from the backhand at the 10 line. Scoop by Rock. Outside placement, read by Correa. Juggling on the catch of Correa. That ball bounced in the cesta, lost a point. Rock has 4, Correa has 1, Rock has the serve.
We've seen Rock start to throw that outside placement a little bit more in practice and starting to see it in games as well.
Doing a good job of moving Correa around the court, which Correa is not used to. Obviously, you want to keep it away from that right side of his, which is his weapon. There you see him tying into the cesta. Hand sits flat on top of that wicker basket. That leather glove just sits over the top of the hand. The one thing holding it in there is that long tie called a cinta. Powerful forehand. Scores for Correa. That's 2 points for Correa. He serves.
Finally, Correa getting that ball to his right side, doing some damage with it, forcing that tough catch. Second point already of the set for a 4-point run for Rock.
Here's Rock from the forehand to the inside. Correa's there. That rebote is not playable from the 10 line. 3 points for Correa. In the black shirt, he serves.
Maybe had an opportunity to go for that one front ways, but rebote not there for Rock when he turned to look for it. You never know how a player is going to fare. And obviously, expectations for Correa sky high, dropping rank, but Rock's a fighter. He's putting up a fight right now, 4-3 lead. A good serve.
Picture perfect serve by Correa, rifled in to score. 4-4 is the score. Correa serves.
Second point in this set alone on the serve. I told you it was going to be a weapon, and proving true in this one again. Regardless of rank, Correa's got one of the best serves on this roster.
Here's Rock from the forehand. Correa moves in, tucks, low and hard to the inside. Rock is there. Here's the backhand. It passes, stays to the inside. Catch by Rock. Forehand from the 9 line. Big bounce brought down by Correa. Correa right up the middle, caught by Rock. It's in and out. of his cesta. That is 5 points for Correa, possible set point.
Well, after facing a pretty significant deficit, Correa's rattled off 4 in a row, now leads with a chance to close it out. That's the type of response you like to see from the Warriors.
Beautiful serve by Correa. Nice catch and return by Rock. Here's Correa from the 9 line. Sidearm Karam opens and scores. Point and set to Correa. He takes the first set 6-4. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our next set.
Really a set of runs right there. After the first point by Correa, 4 in a row for Rock, and then 5 in a row for Correa to close it out, 6-4. Back to the cage here. Seeing the Devils there in the foreground. CRB seated next to Tennessee. Got Hyra, the captain of this team. What a great season he's had leading these Devils since they came into Battle Court. But really taking advantage of some unforced errors early on. But again, the same strategy holds true. Talked about it a little earlier. He's got to pass Correa. That left side rebote for Correa is probably the biggest weakness in his game. So if he can get it there, keep it away from his right, better chance for success in this match. Look at that outside placement. That one was juggled. I mean, good opportunity for Rock, rather. Had a sizable lead at that point. But you see, makes the adjustment on the catch. Little sidearm. Karam Rock can't see it. Goes into the sidewall first, opens up. By the time he recognizes it, the ball's in the net. First matchup of the season between the Warriors and Devils. First of 3 matchups. We'll get our second set started here. As is the case in all matches, the player or team that loses the previous set begins the next set with control of the serve. Rock lost set number 1. He opens up set 2, serving.
And we're getting ready to begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Correa won the first set. Rock will have the serve for the Devils here in the second set. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Rock will have the serve for the Devils. There's the serve. We begin. Rock, backhand from the 10 line. Here's Correa. Correa passes, Robote forehand, up, and away that hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. That's a point for Correa. Correa serves. Once again, a reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Beautiful serve by Correa, caught deep by Rock. He returns it deep. Backhand to the inside. Backhand. Robote forehand, high to the front wall, a little too high. That hit the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. Correa has 2 points here in our second set. He serves for the Warriors.
Trying to throw that Robote high off the front wall, either to pass or to maybe to get a big bounce over Correa. Both points this set just got away from Rock, sailing a little bit higher than he wanted, up in that overhead screen. Usually gives him some problems on the backhand, but not so much on that forehand Robote.
Excellent serve again by Correa. Nice catch and return by Rock. Robote forehand. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. That's a point for Rock. On the board first. He served.
Yeah, fortunate for Rock, that ball clipped a part of the pad because probably going to take 2 bounces and score if it doesn't. Especially in singles, the softer rebote, I mean, not really a drop shot, but tends to score a lot with opposing player hanging a little deeper in the backcourt.
Second serve, here's backhand. Rock, backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Rock. Correa attacks, has it at the 5 line. Low and hard to the inside, that will score. 3 points for Correa in the black and gold shirt. He serves.
Correa doing a great job there, taking control of this match. Look at it, he's up at probably the 6 line, powerful forehand, low and hard. Make sure he can't play it on the rebote, force that tough catch in front of him. Rock unable to make it there. His last couple points at 2. He's really opened up a lead now, taking the first set, leading 3-1 now in our second.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Floater on that second serve, handled well by Rock. He did not have control of that ball in his cesta. Failed to make the return play. 4 points for Correa and the serve.
That was a tricky serve. Big bouncer right on the wall.
It was a floater, meaning it didn't have momentum on it. It was all he could do to get in the cesta, but he never had control of it once it got into his cesta.
Yeah, if you see a player do that and the ball doesn't go forward at all, good sign they didn't have full control.
Excellent catch by Rock. Big backhand, too big. That hits the overhead screen. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for Correa of the Warriors. He serves.
I said it before, but I just love the response here by Correa. I mean, got down early on, didn't fold in that opening set, fought hard, came all the way back, and now he's got a couple points to work with here to close out the match.
Here's the backhand by Rock. Correa's there. Backhand to the inside. Two all. High, gonna land inside. Excellent placement down low for Rock to keep him in it. He has 2 points and the serve for the Devils.
Threw that one a little lower and a little softer in hopes of forcing Correa to step up. Couldn't get there really before that second bounce. Good effort. Rock's going to keep this match going. Always going to fight till the final point.
Correa will take the serve on the forehand. To the inside it goes. Rebote. Forehand is missed. That is point set and match in straight sets for Correa, winning 6-4, 6-2.
And the first points of the game day go to the Warriors, courtesy of Correa, adding 1 point for his singles win. Straight set, 6-4, 6-2.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
So that first one going the direction of Correa and the Warriors in straight sets.
Yeah, take a look at our game day scoreboard, and where all 6 teams stack up. Got the Warriors looking to overtake first place after tonight. They're going to need 4.5 more points with a favorable slate. Could be able to do so. We're going to hear from Correa, winner of our opening match. There he is.
All right, Correa, congratulations on winning that match. How high are your expectations this season as a Division 5 player?
Thank you. I had a great game. I was able to stay focused and play well. as far as expectations for the season, I'm just taking it one game at a time, and hopefully I'm able to win more than lose.
Well, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens today.
Thank you.
Coming up next, this should be a fun one, Stu. It's a second-ranked doubles matchup here between maybe two of the best in the Fronton. That is Douglas and Julin for the Warriors. Their opponents, Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. In terms of the records here, I mean, pretty surprising. Tough start here for Douglas and Julin. 0-2, losing to Gosheri and Ben and Ikeda and Lopez of the Cyclones. We flip over to this Devils team, Jairo and Urbieta. They've played every game day so far for the Devils, and they've delivered 3-0 record.
One way or the other, everyone can catch. Douglas, the more aggressive of the two front quarters, will be seeing if he goes to that 2-all that he's been throwing quite a bit of in practice.
Well, that's a great point as well, Stu. Douglas may be coming off his best game day ever. He's been playing so well, under control. Aggressive. I mean, everything you could want in a front quarter. He's going to have his hands full here against Jairo and Urbieta. This team doesn't give you anything offensively. You're going to have to seek it out. That's going to be a big challenge for Douglas tonight. See if he's up to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match of the game day, a second-ranked doubles match. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Douglas and Julin. And for the Devils, here's the team of Jairo and Urbieta. There's a serve. We begin our second match of the game day. Nice backhand by Urbieta, out to the rebote. Powerful throw by Douglas, back inside. Here's Urbieta from the 12 line. Julin now at the 11, high and hard, trying to get this one to pass. Urbieta steps back at the 13. Douglas now, no runner. Urbieta steps up, takes it in overhead. Hard backhand, Julin right off the side wall. Julin again, this time up at the 10 line, just beyond. Drops it inside. Jairo going to get involved. He cuts it off from the left side. Well-placed backhand. Better catch there by Julin deep in the backcourt. Urbieta runs around this one. Soft touch on the backhand. Here's Julin now. Forehand to the inside. Jairo again going to cut that one off overhead. Urbieta steps up. He's got it at the 11. Powerful throw. Cutting inside. Great catch again by Julin. Close to the side wall. Here's Jairo just beyond the 8. Back to Julin in the corner. Backhand opens up. Urbieta. Here's Julin now. Low runner. Jairo steps up. High and hard from the backhand. Julin steps in. Again, a little clip off the sidewall. Urbieta has it. Higher and harder. Trying to get it to pass. Julin standing in there. This one drops between them. Forehand rebote by Jairo. Turned low and hard. Douglas on the costado. It's a 2-wall. Jairo stops it on the outside. Jairo right back inside. There's Douglas. What a catch. Back on the wall. Urbieta picks it off the numbers. Backhand by Julin again. This one rifled and passing. Douglas coming back for it. Lays up the rebote. Kick off the sidewall. Urbieta handles. Another one. Here's Julin now. Powerful backhand, wall to wall. Jairo, forehand rebote, looking for it, drops it inside, just out of reach of Julin. Douglas now comes back for it, he lays it up. Jairo on the forehand, back inside, Julin all alone. He stands in there to scoop it up. Big backhand, Douglas, left side rebote. Keeps it to the inside, Urbieta handles on the bounce. Urbieta at the 11. Julin keeps it on the left side. Jairo again steps in to cut it off. Low running backhand. Douglas reaching up high to cut it off. Big backhand. That's coming out. Goes to the sidewall. Jairo powers that rebote. Back to the forehand of Julin. Urbieta now launches another backhand. Douglas looking for it. Rebote save up at the 7 line. Caught overhead. Sidearm forehand, Jairo cutting back to the inside, takes it in the air. There's the backhand. Douglas now reaching up for it. This one dropping a little lower. Urbieta out there for the rebote, lays it up. Douglas takes it, whips it outside. The Philo scores. What an opening point. That one goes to the Warriors. Douglas and Julin, they serve.
That was just the first point. Wonder what they have in store for the second point and the points thereafter. Tremendous play by all four players. You see it conservative, catching and throwing until he's got the shot. Then Douglas just blasts it outside to score. Very well done.
Jairo steps around that serve. Here's Julin on the backhand. Left side rebote, Julin on the forehand. Opens up, puts it low and hard. Jairo back on the inside, he cuts it off. Julin back at the 12, puts this inside. Urbieta up the wall, he comes down with the ball. Beautiful play deep in the backcourt. Douglas now backed up, launches another one, puts it on the numbers. Here's Urbieta. Forehand rebote, powered inside. Urbieta's got it again. Hard backhand, run up the middle. Julin now on the forehand. Right over both Devils. Here's the rebote. Forehand, high off the front wall. Douglas again on the Costado, the splitter. Cut off by Jairo. Jairo's two-wall throw.
Good for Jairo.
To score.
Good for Jairo. Not only did he make a spectacular catch, number 31, you see him walking off there, but he returned a two-wall, which is not something we see him throw a lot of. That's an aggressive style of play. I mean, Douglas just whipped. Look at this catch. It's a beautiful catch. Douglas is in no way ready for a two-wall that's coming back at him. I imagine, neither would I. It's Jairo. He's not going to throw a two-wall. Guess what? He did, and it scored.
Low hard serve. Good catch by Julin advancing before it crossed the side wall. Urbieta crouching down, takes it at the 12. Hard backhand. Julin on the left side, deep in the backcourt, puts it for Jairo. Julin higher and harder. This one coming out. Urbieta steps out of the way. Jairo, forehand rebote. Right up the middle. Here's Douglas backhand. Low runner. Caught three walls. Jairo able to play it on the left side. And this one low and hard. Urbieta handles comfortably on the bounce in the backcourt. Ooh, that kicked across Julin's body to the forehand. Back inside. There's a catch by Jairo again. Crashing into the sidewall. Gets it off. Another one. This one passing. Douglas on the inside. Nice rebote. Urbieta takes it off the side wall. Hard backhand. Julin now just beyond the 11. Keeps it to the inside. Jairo going up for it again. Good active play up in the front court. Julin on the inside. Here's Urbieta. Just beyond the 13. Keeps it inside. Good catch here by Julin. Backhand. Little clip. Urbieta's got it again. Julin gonna let that one pass. Forehand rebote. Own wall to wall. Nice throw there by Douglas. Jairo now keeps it inside. Douglas, good range. He's back there to cut it off. Julin out at the 12 line. Urbieta not gonna let it pass. Reaching back behind him. Sidearm forehand. Urbieta steps around it. Here's the backhand. High and hard. Julin again. Backcourters trading throws here. Urbieta, his footing, keeps it to the inside. Here's Julin now. Rebote coming out. Jairo, all he can do just lays it up. No play for Douglas coming into the backcourt. Julin now. Low runner. Urbieta steps up. Ball tip by Jairo. Douglas and Julin get their second point, and they lead 2-1.
I'll tell you, you can wait a long time before you see Jairo drop a ball or tip a ball. He was part of the longest point played at Magic City, one of the longest points played in highlight, a full 8-minute point. I'm not talking about an 8-minute match, we're talking about we're talking about an 8-minute point last year. This Jairo and Urbieta team was part of it. Just a reminder, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
No, maybe an unofficial stat, but I can't remember Jairo missing one to his left side so far this season in this second-ranked group.
As the statistician, as soon as you say it, it becomes an official stat. So
So let it be official.
Exactly.
First miss on the left side.
Be judicious with those observations. I agree.
Low runner. Urbieta now. Backhand. Will kick off the side wall. Julin took his eye off it, just dropped it on the right side. That's going to tie it up 2-2.
Again, as the points go longer, there's a rhythm in the catching and the throwing, but there's also a fatigue that sets in as well. Obviously, we're very much in the beginning of our first set of a potential 3 sets here. So fatigue not a factor.
Powerful serve. Great catch by Julin, advancing on it. Here's Urbieta now, middle of the court. Backhand. Low runner. Julin. He's got the forehand. Low and hard. Ira coming cross court. He takes it in the air. Backhand. Just out of reach of Douglas. Julin high off the front wall. It's a 3-wall play. Ira lining it up. He drops it inside. Julin now at the 11. Low and hard again. Here's Urbieta running around it. Here's the backhand. Kicking up and out. Douglas. He'd notice on the rebote, puts it inside. Urbieta up at the 10 now. Another backhand. Douglas is there. Urbieta thought about the scoop, plays the rebote on the back end. Douglas lets it come to the back quarter. Here's Julin now. Hard inside. Again, 3 walls. Urbieta turns it. It's a 2-wall. Douglas on the costado to the inside. Urbieta, what a scoop. Julin now. Deep in the backcourt, puts it low and hard. Urbieta got there before the bounce. This one higher and harder. Julin. Back to the left side of Urbieta now. Douglas reaching behind him to cut it off. Julin steps out of the way. Douglas, left side rebote, keeps it inside. Urbieta handles from up at the 11. Another backhand. Here's Julin. This ball opens up. Hyro able to cut it off again up at the 8. This time kicks out to the forehand of Julin. He's going to let it pass. Left side rebote for Douglas. Big bounce. Urbieta controls it. Back inside. Julin, nice catch off the sidewall. Hard backhand. Urbieta now. Urbieta from the 12. Takes Douglas to the 9 line. Soft touch on the backhand. Urbieta steps up. Not going to get there. Hyro, beautiful rebote on the back end.
Tipped.
That's tipped. 3 points for the Devils. Hyro and Urbieta lead.
But that hard to tell if Julin was going for the catch or trying to pull away and allow Douglas to have the rebote. One way or the other, ball touched the tip of the cesta, which is the end of that play.
That serve kicked across to the forehand. Good play by Julin to stay with it. Hyro. Back inside. Julin out of the way. Douglas, left side rebote. Urbieta now back at the 13. High hard backhand. Julin steps up, picks it off the side wall. Here's Urbieta just beyond the 11 now. Back to the left side of Julin. Urbieta again. High and hard, cutting inside. Great catch by Julin, close to the side wall. Back quarters trading, throws again. Here's Julin from the left side at the 11 line. Catch off the side wall. We're gonna let this one drop. Forehand rebote for Douglas, puts it on the numbers. What a grab by Urbieta, that one crossed. Powerful return, here's Julin, that one's coming out. Hyro, forehand rebote up the middle, out of reach of Douglas. Julin calls him off. Julin's sidearm forehand. Urbieta looking for the 3-wall play. He's got it. Douglas so aggressively on the costado. The 2-wall thrown in to score. 3-3, tied up.
So we are seeing that more aggressive style of play from Douglas. He throws the shot when he sees that he has it, which is what you should do. Beautiful catch. Feels it out. Boom, 2-wall, 1-2. And that's bold because Hyro was standing outside at the 5 line. Yeah, so you have to be supremely confident that you're going to throw it out of reach to make that catch. Very well done by Douglas.
Powerful serve. Urbieta handles on the backhand towards the inside for Julin. Forehand Rebote, power to the inside, out of reach of Douglas. Julian stops it on the bounce. Low and hard, back over the top. Here's Urbieta. A catch by Urbieta right off the sidewall. Hard throw, reaching up. Here's Julian. This one cutting inside. Douglas on the Rebote. Forehand. Catch by Jairo, puts it right off the sidewall. Douglas again. Quick reaction, soft touch on the backhand. Urbieta steps up, got it low. Doing from the forehand, deep in the backcourt, puts it inside. Urbieta reaching up high, hard backhand. Urbieta. This one just out of reach of Julian. Douglas calls him off on the Rebote. Rifles it wall to wall. Great return. Jairo, powerful Rebote of his own. Stopped on the right side of Julian. Good catch. Hard forehand follows. Urbieta stops it. This one dropped between the Devils. A lot of communication. Back to the inside. Here's Jairo. One kicking up and out. Douglas on the Rebote. Comes up the middle. Great reach by Jairo. Low and hard. Back to Julian. That one scores. Four 4-3 lead for Jairo and Urbieta. And
question as to whether or not there was going to be a request for interference. Request wasn't even made. Too many motions made in advance in an attempt to make the catch. That would have blown an interference.
Yeah, that was the motion by the judge there, saying Douglas tipped it, went for it. So you lose the right to request interference. Douglas would have had to stop, put his hands up, and not make an effort. Didn't think the Rebote was going to come out, but here's Urbieta from the left side. There's a big backhand. Julian out of the way. Douglas, powerful Rebote. Urbieta now steps away. Here's Jairo coming back to the inside. Urbieta crouching down, takes it in the air. Hard backhand. Julian runs around it to keep it on the left side. Low runner now. Here's Jairo cutting it off. Backhand. Just out of reach. Here's Douglas on the Rebote. Urbieta lines it up. Great catch right off the side wall. Ball kicked up. Urbieta from the 12 line. This one dropping a little lower. Here's Douglas now. Urbieta standing in the corner. Here's Julian between the 11 and 12. Hard play, kicked off the sidewall. Urbieta now. Softer touch on the backhand. Julian steps up. Urbieta again reaching low. Tough play. Here Douglas reaching up high on the left side. Backhand, low runner. Urbieta. Or Jairo round. They're coming back for the Rebote. Keeps it to the inside. Urbieta just beyond the 11. Hard backhand. Julian now. Low runner. Jairo reaching up. Great play. Backhand. It's out to the forehand of Julian. Low and hard. Jairo running around it. He's got a forehand now. Back to Julian all alone. Back it up. He scooped it up. Backhand. Kick off the sidewall. Jairo able to get in there. Hard throw. Julian standing in. Backhand. Drops between the Devils. Jairo on the Rebote. Get it past Douglas. He does. Julian advances. Sidearm play. Deep into the corner. That's crossing. No problem for Urbieta. Outside placement. Urbieta calls him off from the backcourt. Sidearm play. Trying to get past Douglas. Julian, great read. Got there before it crossed the sidewall. Here's the Rebote. Or Jairo. Low and hard. Douglas now on the Costado. High Coasty inside. Urbieta somehow caught it on the forehand. What a read. Jairo again on the inside. Lower and harder. Julian. That Rebote comes shooting out. Great reflex by Douglas to keep it going. Here's Julian from the 12. Launches another one. Urbieta back at the 13. That was on the sidewall. Douglas let it pass. Pays Rebote on the back end. Jairo with a scoop. Jairo with the inside placement. That stayed inside. Knocked down by Julian in the corner. 5 points for Jairo and Urbieta. The possible set point.
Tremendous play by all four players. Unfortunate bounce there for Julian. has switched quickly from the right side to the left side. That's how quickly the ball's moving. Fully expected to have it on the right side, switch to the left, missed the catch. We're at possible set point.
Julian makes the catch, hard backhand. Coming out to the rebote, Jairo from the 7 line, launches it, wall to wall, right over Julian's head. Good duck. Nice rebote by Douglas. Here's Jairo on the backhand, picking up and out. Stiff call by Douglas. He drops the rebote inside. That's well placed. Better catch by Urbieta coming down with the ball. Urbieta now from the 12. Keeps it to the left side of Julian. Julian now. Trying to get that one past him. He's standing at the 13. Backhand there by Douglas. Here's Jairo. Julian now, just beyond the 11 line, keeps it to the inside, right on the sidewall. No problem for Urbieta. Launches another one. Here's Julian. This one out of the way. Rebote forehand. He's missed. Well placed by Douglas on the rebote. That extends the set. That's 4 points for the Warriors.
And a reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Devils here with the chance to close out the set. They have 5 points. Douglas is serving, however, for the Warriors.
Great serve, better catch by Urbieta. Crossing deep in the backcourt. Wonky rebote, Douglas saves a soft 2-wall. Takes Jairo to the outside. Jairo opens up for it. The carom by Jairo scores for the set.
Wow.
Devils take it 6-4, 2 minutes. Come back, play set number 2.
Wow. That was a bold choice of shot by Jairo. And man, it paid off.
What a set of highlight.
Aggressive style of play from Jairo that we're not used to seeing. Took his time throwing those shots, but when he did, threw with a high degree of accuracy.
There's the carom. What a shot by Jairo. When he had Douglas to his left, trapped to the inside, you figured maybe a shot was going to come.
If you're going to throw it, that's the time to throw it.
But boy, I mean, with a 5-4 lead, you don't need it. Could blast it to the inside, force a tough catch by Julian. He went for it, executed to perfection for the set.
There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. The players come back here for about 2 minutes in between sets. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. There in the foreground, you have Jairo on the right, Urbieta on the left. Coming out with that first set, 6-4. Fantastic defensive play and throwing the ball for the kill shot when they had it. Very well done. Back corner, well, you have Nicholas and Manny, I guess, consulting over what's going on in the match overall. There you got Julian, seated with his hands still in the cesta. One of the players who not a big fan of tying and untying the cesta. And here we have Julian once again, part of this break. We only have about 20 seconds left in the break in between sets here. Warriors going up against the Devils.
And just a couple mistakes. I mean, really, the backcourt play, the difference there. Aggressive play by both front quarters. Douglas killing some shots. Jairo as well from both sides. I think two misses to Julian's forehand. 2 to his left as well. And not much separates these teams in this second-ranked division. Good example right there. Just a few misses. The Devils win the set 6-4. Ready to begin set number 2. But Douglas and Julian have the serve. There's a serve. Our second set is underway. Good catch there by Douglas, reaching up high, low runner. Aggressive play by Jairo coming cross court to cut it off. Julian lets that one pass. Forehand rebote. Jairo's got it. Backhand. Low runner. Julian steps out, looking for the rebote. That's a good turn on the back end. Hyro, though, aggressively. Right to the inside. Julian standing alone. He's got it on the forehand. Sidearm Karam. He's tipped and scoring. First point of our second set goes to Douglas and Julian.
So you see there, again, another potential interference call, but as soon as you experience the interference, you have to stop your motion. As soon as you experience it, you have to stop your motion and make your request. Not possible there.
Urbieta from the left side. Backhand kicks up into the backcourt. Julian now. Hyro calls him off on the rotate. Powerful throw inside. Julian ducks. Douglas has got it. Up the wall. Urbieta comes down with the ball. Low backhand. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 7th line. This one comes shooting off the back wall. Nice rotate by Hyro. That's perfectly placed. Julian. Douglas rather. To play the brote on the back end from the left side. Here's Urbieta. Back to the left side of Julian now. One cuts inside. He's going to let that one pass right on the numbers. Douglas just lays it up. Urbieta advancing from the backcourt at the 10 line. Low and hard. Julian, what a play from the left side to scoop it up. Here's Urbieta again. This time higher and harder. Coming up the middle. Douglas, another rebote. Another good save that kicks off the sidewall to Urbieta. Douglas, beautiful control, able to pass wall to wall. Hyro drops it inside where it scores. Ball tipped by Julian in the backcourt. That ties it up, 1-1.
Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. First set was won by Hyro and Urbieta of the Devils. Currently in our second set, Hyro and Urbieta very much want to close this out here in a second set, not push it to a third.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up for Hyro. Backhand to the inside, kicking up and out. Beautiful play by Julian. For Bote coming up the middle. Julian on the left side. Urbieta standing all alone, takes it in on the forehand. Douglas there to cut it off. Nice control on the backhand. Right there to Urbieta, crossing at the 13 line. Urbieta calls him off, keeps it on the left side, hard backhand. Julian foot on the wall, he comes down with the ball. Urbieta ducks again. Higher, there's the rebote. Dropping low, Douglas now. Nice control again, doesn't overthrow it. What a grab by Urbieta a few times in a row up the wall. By Julian crossing. Backcourt is duck. Rebote comes back to the left side of Julian. Julian up at the 10. Hard throw. Urbieta runs around it. Forehand Rebote. Kick off the sidewall. Urbieta handles low. Backhand. This one coming out again. Douglas on a knee, makes the save. Miscommunication, and the rebote is missed. There's the 2 points.
That's a tough one. Urbieta did a fantastic job of staying out of the way of the ball to make sure that he didn't incidentally tap it, which would have been a loss of point. But it set up a particularly difficult rebote, that rebound off the back wall, off the side wall for Hyro to make a play on.
That is a missed serve. First serve for Douglas, second serve coming up.
I imagine he was going to throw that ball pretty hard. Just a guess.
Looked like it.
Just a guess.
Based on the swing, too. Second serve is good. Urbieta lobs it up. This one's coming out. Hyro on the rebote, puts it inside. Here's Douglas there to cut it off the splitter. Comes out to the left side of Hyro. What a catch, good body control. Julian now lines it up on the forehand. Low and hard on the bounce. Here's Urbieta. Deep in the backcourt. Sidearm forehand. Douglas reaches up high. Urbieta again, just beyond the 12 line to the inside for Julian now. That is on the wall. Douglas get a lot of power behind it. Comes into the backcourt though. Here's Urbieta. Julian now, left side, the low runner. Jairo couldn't get there, calls him off on the rebote. He makes the save. Douglas up at the 9. Another rifle backhand right on the numbers. No problem there for Urbieta. And that one dropping low. Urbieta steps up. This one kicks across to the forehand of Julian. Lines up the catch, sidearm play. Urbieta again standing deep in the backcourt. Forehand is crossing way up high. What a play by Julian. Back to the inside. Here's Jairo. Julian low and hard again. Dropping low. Urbieta's got it just before the bounce. Urbieta steps up. He's got it at the 10. Hard throw, kicking up and out. Rebote. Forehand. Just plays it inside. There's Urbieta again. This time Julian gonna let it pass. Rebote. On the bounce, Urbieta handles up at the 10 line. Julian slows it down with the forehand. Urbieta again calls him off. Keeps it deep in the backcourt. This one lobbed up. Clears the overhead screen. Julian on the forehand. What a scoop by Jairo. Comes up with it on the left side. This comes shooting off the back wall. Rebote coming up the middle. Urbieta's got it again. Julian on the bounce. At the 9 line to the outside. Jairo stops it. Jairo back to the inside. That one dropping low and scoring.
Appears that Douglas called Julian off of that ball, expecting the rebote to come out more. That was definitely Julian's ball. Ball was coming too fast and too low to come too far out. I'll tell you, Douglas is playing as aggressive as we've seen, but Jairo's playing mistake-free Jai-Alai.
Came out very aggressive, Douglas, so I like to see him get back to that aggression he had the first couple points. Threw a bunch of costados. Haven't seen one. I don't know if we've seen one in the second set.
Not quite the rabbit in the hair, but close.
Rebote's coming out. Jairo drops it inside. Julian lines it up from the 10 line. Low and hard. Urbieta all alone. What a catch is that cross deep in the backcourt. Julian now the low runner. Jairo comes cross court to cut it off. Hard backhand. Julian now. Urbieta out of the way. Forehand rebote by Jairo. Dropping low. Good catch by Julian right off the sidewall. Back to Jairo. One just out of reach. Douglas on the rebote. This one pushed outside. Urbieta stays with it. Urbieta low and hard. Back to Julian. Comes across to the forehand. Urbieta again drops inside. What a catch by Douglas. Pulls it off the sidewall. Back into the corner. Powerful throw, scoring.
If you go back and you look at Douglas's throw, specifically there, that backhand, put a little something extra on it. Also, which helped it spin closer into the sidewall and set up a particularly difficult catch, which Urbieta just couldn't make. Urbieta's been almost flawless in the backcourt. You see, that's kind of blocked by.
But look at that.
Blocked by there, but you see what the result was. The result was that ball coming in fast.
On the hop, Urbieta comes up with the catch. Here's Douglas now backed up to the 9 line. Rebote, forehand. Douglas gets it into the backcourt. Urbieta advances. Hard throw, little kick off the sidewall. Julian keeps it on the left side. Here's the rebote, it comes shooting out. Jairo powers it back inside. Douglas reaching in to cut it off. Urbieta gotten it down low. Outside placement is outside of play. 4 points for Douglas and Julian.
So when you're not throwing many shots, don't until you feel that you have it. Good effort there by Urbieta. Try to finish that ball to the outside. Had a good chance of scoring had it landed in. Went beyond the boundary line and is out.
Julian from the 12 line. His backhand opens up. Urbieta runs around it. To the 12 line, here's Urbieta. Douglas keeps it on the left side, hard backhand. There's one rifled, comes shooting out. Jairo, nice rebote save. Julian on the forehand, standing in at the 10 line, drops it low and hard. Urbieta handles. Julian up the wall, down with the ball, hard backhand. Close to the sidewall, good catch by Urbieta. Julian just beyond the 11 line, lower and harder. Jairo steps in to cut it off. This one comes shooting out again. Douglas now lays it up from the left side. Big bouncer. Urbieta handles. Great catch by Julian, right on the numbers. Backhand. Here's Urbieta. Urbieta again on the hop. Drops it to the inside. Julian out of the way. Douglas left side Bote just above the pad. Urbieta gets there before the second bounce. This one lobbed up. Back to Julian. Forehand Bote again. Here's Douglas reaching on the inside. Backhand play to the 8. Caught up overhead. Julian low and hard. Ira there to cut it off. Backhand. Douglas, what a rebote. That one dropping low. Ira's got to make a diving save. He does. Julian on the forehand somehow comes up with it. And it scores.
Have a chance here to force a third and final set. Don't think for a second that Jairo and Urbieta aren't up to a third set running the max points if it has to. They very much are. See if Douglas and Julian are able to get us there.
There's the backhand by Urbieta, opening up to the outside. Outside Bote by Jairo.
Tipped.
That kicked up, tipped. Off the top of Julian Cesta. That's going to extend the set here. 3 points for the Devils.
See, that happens when a player is not expecting it to take quite the bounce that it does. You extend your cesta at the last second, wind up rocketing it off the tip.
Great catch here by Julian, the low runner. Here's Jairo to cut it off on the left side. Back to Julian. Urbieta up at the 11. Big backhand. Overhead, Julian. This one dropping a little lower. Urbieta ducks. Jairo's got the rebote. Sidearm play, catches 3 walls. Jairo lays it up from the right side. Julian advancing, caught it in the air. Backhand opens up. Douglas looking for the rebote on the left side. Powers it inside. Urbieta stepped up. Great read. Hard backhand. Here's Douglas now. Left side rebote. Urbieta stops this one on the bounce. Urbieta low and hard. Back to Julian standing in the corner. Rebote left side on the wall. What a pickup by Julian again. This one back up the middle. Jairo able to cut it off. Hard backhand, Douglas now up at the 6 line, turns the rebote between the Devils. Jairo calls him off. Nice rebote played inside. That kicked up, and it's missed. 4 points for the Devil.
The aggressive style of play is still in favor of Douglas and Julian, but slow and steady winning the race, consistent play, as we've seen year after year now by Jairo and Urbieta. One less mistake consistently. Be curious to see if Douglas and Julian are able to finish this out and force the third set.
What a catch. That serve was perfectly placed. Julian plucked it off the side wall. Here's the rebote. Comes back to Julian. Nice catch overhead. Backhand 2 wall. Jairo stops it in the air. Jairo back to the inside. Julian, what a pickup. Urbieta standing all alone in the corner, comes up with it. Hard backhand. This one's coming out. Douglas on the rebote, powers it.
Oh, to the overhead screen.
Too high. The Devils have come back to tie it up at 5-5. They have a possible match point. It is set point for the Warriors, looking to push it to a third set.
Man, you don't want to see anyone make that particular mistake, but certainly not a mistake that gets you to possible match point. Too much, too high, overhead screen, out of play. possible match point for the Devils.
After some great play by the Warriors, tip, and screen. Julin keeps it going. Great catch on the left side. This one coming out. Robote forehand on a knee. Jairo got it into the backcourt. Douglas makes the save, pushes it up the middle. Here's Jairo on the forehand. Low and hard. Julin gonna let it pass. Douglas on the Robote, powers it back inside. Urbieta backing up. Quick bounce over the top. No play for Douglas. Julin on the hop. He's got it on the forehand. Low and hard. Urbieta, what body control. He comes up with it. Julin, sidearm forehand. Urbieta ducks. Jairo, forehand Robote now. Sticks inside. Here's Julin, backhand. Low runner. Urbieta keeps it on the left side again. This one kicking up and out. Douglas able to line it up. Powers it inside. This one dropping low. Great positioning by Jairo. Douglas missed it.
For the match.
Point, set, and match. The Devils come back, win the final 4 points. They can straight set 6-4, 6-5. What a match and what a comeback for Jairo and Urbieta. They improved to 4-0. They remain undefeated. Tough loss there for Douglas and Julin. I mean, they had them in that second set. The Devils rattled off 4 in a row, and they get it done. Let's take a look at this game day scoreboard now. Devils jump out ahead by half a point. And look at that, in third place in our standings. However, the Renegades have 12 points. I believe the Renegades have only played just 2 game days this year. They played on opening night, February 2nd, Monday, February 12th, and we're going to see them in action this Sunday, February 25th. Again, those Sundays, it is a 3:30 start time. There were 3 Sunday game days this year. It was last week, this upcoming Sunday, and then the following Sunday, March 3rd. We're going to hear from our winners, Jairo and Urbieta. Great team last year, carried that momentum over here into our Spring 24 Battle Court, and they improve with their 4th win of the year. Here they are, the second team for the Devils.
All right, Jairo, Urbieta, congrats on another win once again. You guys have dominated so far this season. What is the key to your communication?
Well, we played together for like 12, 13 years, so we know how to communicate between us. So we are too old for this, so that's why.
The same question? Yeah, like Jairo said, we've been playing very, very long time together. We really like to talk always, even inside of the court, out of the court, so that's why.
Even if we look like we are 20, we are not 20.
Okay.
Almost.
Again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right in here. So, coming up next, folks, moving over to third-ranked doubles here for the Warriors, Correa and Nicholas. And for the Devils, Olharan and CRB. Olharan and CRB, new team here for the Devils this season. 0-2 to begin, but really the anchor of this team, Olharan, up in the front court. He's got to get it going, and his limited court experience here in just his 3rd match with CRB. Correa and Nicholas, one of the better third-ranked teams, 2-0 to begin their season. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 3rd match of the game day, third-ranked doubles. For the Warriors, we have the team of Correa and Nicholas. And for the Devils, and the team of Olharan and CRB.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is ready to begin. Correa will have the serve for the Warriors. Correa serves. The match has begun. Ball tipped off the serve. First point for Correa and Nicholas. Of the Warriors, Correa serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yes. CRB just has to do enough in the back to let Olharan control the pace of this match. Starts with making the catch off the serve. We saw Correa with some aces early on. He's got a lower ranked player now in the backcourt compared to that singles match, looking to take advantage of that matchup. That's floating again. Good read that time.
Here's a catch by Nicholas. Backhand goes wall to wall. Bote left side, 2-all, is out. 2 points for Correa and Nicholas of the Warriors. Correa serves.
And Olharan going for it on that 2-all, a little bit higher than he would have wanted, and ultimately kicking off the court.
Here's a backhand by CRB. Backhand by Nicholas. CRB from the 11 line. Robote forehand. Olharan takes it at the 7 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Nicholas is there. Here's CRB backhand from the 11 line. Nicholas backhand from the 11 as well. Robote save. Just too much. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 points for Correa and Nicholas. Correa serves.
You know, pretty quickly, 3 points up on the board for the Warriors. I mean, the key here, again, get the ball over Nicholas, force some rebotes by Correa, and then Olharan can make something happen up in the front court.
Makes sense.
Haven't quite seen it yet. I mean, try to make it happen on that 2-all a little bit earlier, but just pushed it wide. But not great opportunity so far.
Good catch by CRB. Here's the backhand. Nicholas goes deep. CRB is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's Olharan. Backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Nicholas. CRB, backhand from the 10. Correa reaches up on the forehand. Big right side. Catch by CRB. Robote forehand save by Olharan. Nicholas picks it up on the bounce. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Olharan, beautiful catch at the 9 line. Big backhand. Caught by Nicholas at the 13 line. Good catch by CRB. Backhand to the inside at the side wall. Nicholas is there. Here's Olharan. Backhand from the 7. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Nicholas. Olharan aggressively from the 7 line. Drop shot. Correa reads it. Stops it at the 4. Here's the backhand. CRB. Backhand from the 12. Correa, forehand. Robote forehand, down low. Olharan makes the catch, backhand. Beautiful catch by CRB. Nice backhand to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Robote coming in low. Olharan makes the save. Backhand by CRB. Catch by Nicholas. Olharan at the 9. Backhand. Wall to wall again. Robote comes out midcourt. Here's Olharan. Coastie to the inside. Nicholas is there. Olharan again. Backhand from the 9 line. That clears the overhead screen. Robote. Forehand. Olharan makes the catch. Big right side to pass. Nicholas Robote to the inside. Beautiful catch by CRB, and the backhand follows. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, saved by Olharan. Robote forehand rifle to the inside. Robote coming to the 9 line, saved by Nicholas. Olharan attacks. He's got it at the 4 line. Going for that play that comes right up the middle and scores. Olharan and CRB are on the board for the Devils. Olharan serves.
Now, that's exactly what the Devils needed. Just one long rally to get comfortable out there. See a couple go in the basket. I mean, 3 points, and they didn't get more than 2 or 3 throws in any one of those points. See if that changes a little bit of the momentum. Olharan, you see him trying to pass consistently. Threw some of those backhands a little bit lower off the front wall. Made the adjustment later on in that point. Started launching him a little higher, able to pass, setting up that opportunity. First point for this match.
Powerful, powerful serve by Olharan. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. CRB hangs in there. Backhand. Caught by Correa. Nicholas to the outside, forehand play. Back to the inside. What a catch by CRB. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote inside, Nicholas advances. Backhand from the 7 line. High and hard to the back wall, Robote comes out. Robote up the middle, stopped by Nicholas. Robote save.
What a
that cleared
save.
the overhead screen, beautifully played by CRB. Another good catch by CRB. Here's the backhand. CRB backhand from the 12 line. Olheron, beautiful catch, 1 foot on the wall. Backhand from Nicholas. Robote. Robote forehand by Olheron. CRB, backhand to the inside. Nicholas is there. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand save. Placement to the inside, read by Nicholas. He could not get there in time. That's 2 points for Olheron and CRB. Olheron has the serve. Tell me CRB's not impressive here in this backcourt.
I was just going to say.
He had 1 or 2 tips earlier, but I'm going to tell you something. Apart from that, been playing spot on beautiful.
Just got to get into his rhythm.
And think about it. This guy started playing in 2019. Correa in 2018. Nicholas and Olheron. Olheron, easily one of the top 5 players in the world. Ooh, sidearm serve. Lands in. Robote to the inside by Olheron. Backhand. Olheron behind him at the 10 line. Big backhand. Robote kicks way out to the 4 line. Turned on the forehand. Picked up on the right side of CRB. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. CRB takes it in the air, backhand from the 11 line. Low runner to the inside. Big backhand hits the overhead screen. We're tied up 3 points apiece. Olheron has the serve for the Devils.
It was 3-0 early, and the Devils have grinded out 3 long rallies here to tie things up. And as this ball heats up and start to travel a little more, you could argue that the Devils have a little more of an advantage. If you can take out Nicholas or CRB of this match, I think you'd much rather take out Nicholas. That's going to be Correa versus Olheron up in the front, and the ranking difference in that matchup, got to give it to Olheron heavily.
Beautiful serve by Olheron. Robote coming in low. Olheron makes the save. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. CRB's there. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Olheron, 2-all, beautifully executing and scoring. Costalo 2-all scoring there for Olheron. He serves. Devils lead 4-3. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Olheron is there. Backhand. Olheron scoops it up. Backhand from Olheron. CRB forehand high to the front wall. Nicholas has it to 10 line. Backhand. CRB. Backhand to the inside. Nicholas is there. "4-4 is the score. Correa serves for the Warriors.
And that's just a well-placed ball, crossing deep in the corner. It really wasn't committed to making that catch front ways. Time to look for that Robote, and it's been standing in there.
Pull your cest in, especially when your front court is standing right next to you.
Yeah.
If he's standing next to you, he can make the Robote as easily as you can. There's a backhand by CRB. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand rifle to the inside by Olheron. Nicholas on the catch. CRB with a juggled ball and a drop. 5 points, possible set for the Warriors. Correa and Nicholas. Correa serves.
Yeah, and CRB definitely going to make more mistakes to that right side compared to his left. I mean, a bunch of those longer rallies, mostly left-sided catches. You see smart throw there by Nicholas, getting it to his right side, forcing the miss.
There's the backhand by CRB, played hard to the inside. Nicholas on the rebote. Good catch by CRB. CRB from the forehand. Nicholas, rebote. CRB jumps up, makes the catch. Forehand to the inside. To the feet of Nicholas. Rebote dropping. Nicholas makes the save. Olharan. Outside placement, scooped up by Correa. Excellent catch by CRB. Backhand to the inside. Rebote left side to the inside. Olharan takes it on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Catch in the air by CRB. Nicholas catches the ball behind him. Big right side. Caught in the air by Olharan. CRB from the backhand. Catch by Nicholas. Olharan calls for it, comes to the backcourt. He's up. Beautiful catch. Wow. A great scoop by CRB. Nicholas is in the front, Correa is in the back. CRB makes the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Rebote for Nicholas. Olharan takes it in the air. Costado to the inside, right to the corner, out to the rebote. The 2-all stopped on the forehand of Olharan. 3-wall plays straight to the outside. Correa called for it, keeps it outside. Olharan sneaks back in to make the catch. There's the rebote. Olharan attacks, has it at the 4 line. Rifles it inside.
Got a shot at it.
What a beautiful save by Nicholas. Olharan reaching behind him. Split placement will score for the win. We are tied 5-5. Olharan serves. This is set point.
That's easily one of the most exciting points we've ever had, maybe the most exciting point of our spring 24 season.
No question about it.
All 4 players very much involved.
And look at who Correa and CRB are just hanging with.
Absolutely. I mean, what a rebote here by Correa to stay with it.
Beautiful play. Keeps it outside. Olharan read that it was staying outside.
And look at this.
Back in there. Just really.
Nothing on this rebote. Nicholas diving save. That was the easier of the 2, frankly. 5-5. This is it.
Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Olharan, 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Olharan splitter. Stopped on the forehand of Nicholas. Nicholas over the top. CRB gets in there and makes a spectacular catch to the corner. Low rebote. That hits the overhead screen. That is point and a hard fought set for Olharan and CRB of the Devils. We'll put 2 minutes on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
How about Olharan and CRB? I mean, really, got to give credit to both. And once CRB got comfortable there in the back, Olharan started to play. Things opened up for the Devils right there. I mean, those points, too, after the first 3 quickly handed out. It was a great set.
Just watching CRB hang in there. Here we have some replays. See a beautiful 2-wall rebote stopped by Olharan on the bounce. Big right side. Just beautifully executed by Olharan.
I mean, this sequence here is incredible. I mean, we can just play this whole point again during the whole break. I mean, I'd be up for it.
No, the way Correa made the rebote to the outside, the way Olharan read it, got back in there, scooped it up. Here he attacks on the forehand. Everybody's got to watch out now.
Look at this save. I mean, this ball, we say half the height of the sidewall. That's about a third. Nicholas, no problem. Yeah.
That scores 9 out of 10 times.
And then look at this.
Splitter.
Faked the Costado inside and whipped it outside. Wow.
Tremendous play by all 4 players, but have to say it again. Correa and CRB, a 2018 original player, 2019 original player. I remember admiring Olharan's play at the highest levels of professional highlight back in 2012 and 2013, a full 7 years before Correa ever tied on a cesta for the first time. Devils. There we are again in the ESPN3 Players Cage, taking a break in between the first and second set. A hard-fought first set won by Devils, Olharan, and CRB. Second set coming up just about 10 seconds from now.
Yeah, it's always interesting with the mismatch of ranks in the front and the backcourt, but as I said a little bit earlier, now as this ball heats up and we're into the second set, it is so much easier to take Nicholas out of the match than it is Olharan. If he can control play from up in the front, he can just blast these backhands and just force Correa to rebote. And again, not the strength of his game, particularly from that left side. Doesn't get a ton of power on it. So, I mean, if you're the Warriors, figure you had to get that set if you want to take the match. Got to give the advantage to the Devils here. We got a second set to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring. First team to score 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Correa will have the serve for the Warriors. There's the serve by Correa. We begin. Good catch. Nice backhand by CRB. Nicholas, backhand from the 9 line. In and out of the cesta, the ball goes. First point of the second set goes to Correa and Nicholas. Correa serves.
But again, what side is CRB catching that ball? Right side again, reaching a little lower, tougher to control. Got to keep that ball on the left side if at all possible. And Olharan's aggressive enough that he can get back in there and play these rebotes if CRB's not 100% confident he can make that catch to his right.
Fine serve for Correa, coming in low and hard and scoring. 2 quick points for Correa and Nicholas of the Warriors. Correa has the serve. Good catch by CRB. Here's the backhand. Nicholas, backhand from the 12 line. Olharan, backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out at the sidewall. Outside placement. Good try by Correa. Olharan stops it. Big right side. Rebote save. Made it. Here's Olharan at the 3 line. Powerful forehand. What a scoop by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by CRB. Correa makes a save. Olharan missed it on the bounce. 3 points for Warriors, Correa and Nicholas. Correa serves.
Yeah, that ball floated, and Olharan didn't get a great read on it.
Tough one. You see him right here. It's like,
I mean,
he's just blasting it low and hard.
Silly.
What a scoop. Just beautifully executed by Nicholas.
Oh, my God. What a play by Nicholas. He is so impressive. I mean, every season. Love the effort. Great backcourter. Tremendous play.
CRB, fine catch. Nice return off a good serve by Correa. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by CRB. Rebote for Correa. He passes. CRB on the forehand. Good catch. Nice return. Correa with a tip ball on the left side. 1 point for Olharan and CRB of the Devils in the red. Olharan serves.
Devils already come back from 1-3-0 deficit. See if they can do it again. Plain and simple. That's not what the Warriors need right there. If Correa's reaching up over his head on the left side, just let the ball go and have Nicholas take it. He's not going to do much damage from his left, and he risks losing the point, which he did right there.
Backhand by Nicholas. Olharan from the 9 line. Backhand. Olharan winds up. Coasting to the inside, to the feet of Nicholas. He scoops it on the forehand. Backhand by Olharan. Nicholas from deep in the backcourt. Low and hard. Caught by Olharan. Olharan back to the inside at the sidewall. Wow. What a catch by Nicholas. Rebote. Forehand by Olharan. Caught in the air by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. CRB. Backhand from the 12 line. Here's a backhand by Nicholas from the 10 line to the inside. Olharan, foot on the wall, backhand from the 9 line. Rebote left side, back to the inside, right on the wall. Nicholas is there. Rotate forehand to the outside. Nicholas calls for it, makes the catch. There's the carom. CRB took off, will not make it. That's a 4th point for the black shirts. Correa and Nicholas of the Warriors. Correa serves.
Yeah, with Olharan trapped to the inside, Nicholas was going to throw it. The only play was CRB running around him. You see just the late reaction. Olharan telling him to get out there, tries to, just in the net before he's there. Well thrown by Nicholas, 4-1 lead. Back up to 3 for the Warriors.
Here's the backhand by CRB. Rotate forehand to the inside. Here's Nicholas, backhand from the 10 line. Nicholas, backhand from the 13 line. CRB's there, backhand to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Olharan. Ball's dropping, Olharan makes a save, Nicholas is there. CRB, backhand from the 13 line. Here's Nicholas. Robote saved by Olharan, caught by Nicholas. Robote forehand saved by Correa. Here's Olharan winding up. Costi right to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Here's CRB, backhand from the 11. Backhand by CRB. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Olharan. Nicholas backhand from the 9 line. Big backhand. Robote coming out to about the 7. Played on the forehand of Olharan.
What a Robote that was.
Robote saved by Correa. Here's a backhand by CRB. Clips the sidewall. Goes to the forehand of Nicholas. Robote saved by Olharan. He'll flip it in play. Ball tipped at the side wall. The floater got him. 2 points for the red shirts. Olharan and CRB. Olharan serves. This style of aggressive play is just so perfectly suited to Olharan's overall game. We've seen this on a big court before. I've even seen it on what you would call a medium-sized court before. He just covers so much court and he's so fast. But for the pace here at Magic City, he's just perfectly suited.
Oh, absolutely. That serve, too, coming in
Beautiful
low.
serve by Olharan. Robote forehand save by Olharan. Backhand. Olharan calls for the Robote. Big bounce. Brought down by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Olharan. Caught by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Catch by Olharan. Backhand from the 8 line. Olharan calls him off. Here's the Robote rather to the inside. Catch by Olharan. Backhand to the corner. Out to the Robote. On the wall. Nicholas makes the save. Robote save on the forehand of Olharan. Scoop by Olharan. Robote forehand. CRB takes it in the air. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand by Correa. Here's CRB. Backhand to the inside. Nicely played. High and hard to the front wall. Robote forehand. Rifled back to the inside by Olharan. Forehand by Nicholas. What a catch by Olharan. Nice snag on the left side. Robote coming out. Correa's there. Olharan's there. 2-all splitter. Stopped by Correa. Correa powerfully. Caught by CRB. Backhand midcourt. Scoop by Nicholas. Olharan comes cross court for the scoop. It tips away. 5 points and a possible set point for Correa and Nicholas of the Warriors.
But the way that CRB is catching, and you saw the communication between the Devils after that point, he said, hey, I got it. You know, it's coming to my left side. I've been making the catch. That's going to be off the wall comfortably.
Yeah.
A lot easier for CRB standing there prepared for it as opposed to Olharan backing up and trying to make a tough play on the move. That's today with the way that CRB's playing. Maybe not all the time.
Good catch off a hard serve by Correa. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote is dropping. Olharan makes a difficult save. Correa cuts to the inside. Backhand. It's a floater. Robote forehand by Olharan. CRB's there. Backhand from the 12 line. CRB again. Backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote kill shot attempt is in the pad, and the pad is bad. 6 points. And the set for Warriors, Correa and Nicholas. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Oh, it's going to be 3 sets to decide this one, Stu. Third match of the night.
Fast-paced, lots of shots, some tremendous saves, specifically by Olharan. But gotta say, who am I most impressed with? CRB. Watching CRB hang out in the backcourt, make these catches and throws, despite the few mistakes, very, very impressive. Here's some replays.
Take a look here in our second set. That scoop by Nicholas is just incredible. That thing was about 3 feet off the ground at its highest point, just scooped it up like it's nothing. So they have this, if you watch the NFL or NFL draft coverage, a common term you hear is high motor. You want high motor players. Nicholas has just about the highest motor out of anybody on this roster. He doesn't take a point off, let alone a throw off. He's had to fill in for top-ranked players. He stepped in there without, you couldn't even tell he doesn't even play front court. Just an all-around player.
Yeah, 2023. I think he probably played more points in 2023 than he did his entire career up till that point.
Absolutely.
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently going into the third and final set of a doubles match between the Warriors and Devils. Warriors, Correa and Nicholas going up against Olharan and CRB for the Devils.
And Correa doing a good job. Not much support out there during these points, but on the serve, he's gotten at least, 2, maybe 3 points in this match alone on the serve, and those certainly add up. Third set will decide it, Stu. Just about ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. Each team has won 1 set. First team to reach 6 points will win the match. Olharan will have the serve for the Devils. There's the serve by Olharan. Our third set has begun with an ace. Olharan, CRB, first up on the board. Olharan serves.
What a serve that was. Big bouncer crossing up high. Nicholas actually tried to play that serve off the rebote, which is totally legal as long as it doesn't take the second bounce.
Bold choice.
You don't see it often, though, but that was one that kicked way up.
There's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Olharan from the 9 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is 2 points for Olharan and CRB. Olharan serves.
Well, completely different set now. It's been the Warriors that have gotten off to a fast start. Now the Devils 2-0.
And how often do you see Nicholas tip a ball? Rare, but that corner, it's a danger. When that ball's coming fast and all of a sudden you see the back wall right there, tough to make that catch. Backhand by Nicholas from the 13. Low runner, scooped up by Olharan. Backhand, wall to wall. Robote coming way out. Robote forehand, caught in the air by Olharan. Here's backhand. Right to the corner. Nicholas is there. Robote. Forehand by Olharan. Caught by Nicholas.
Oh, that's a tough
Robote
one.
saved by Olharan. Olharan calls for the Robote. Plays it to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand by Olharan. Olharan has this at the forehand at the 8 line. Powerful throw, kicks up, caught beautifully by Nicholas. Robote coming way out. Olharan at the 4 line. To the outside he goes where it scores. 3 points for Devils. Olharan and CRB. Olharan serve.
You know, just a powerful backhand coming in from Nicholas, but just fed the left side of Olharan, really. I mean, he was up there at the 3 line. He knew that he just had to whip it low and hard straight to the outside, and there was a lot of space to score. Want him to play these Robotes as deep in the backcourt as possible. I mean, Nicholas just launched it, trying to move him up, catch him off his footing, but he returned it no problem. 3-0 now for the Devils.
Another fine serve by Olharan. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Backhand by CRB. Beautiful catch deep in the backcourt. Here's Nicholas. CRB again. Backhand from the 12 line. Ball tipped by Nicholas at the 11 line. That's 4 points for Olharan and CRB. Unanswered. Olharan serves for the Devils.
Just never seen this many misses to Nicholas's left side. That one was a little bit off the wall. That one's surprising. The first one on the numbers at 125 plus, but that one.
Correa picks the serve. Robote to the left side of Olharan, splitting the players, caught in the air by Correa. Robote right up the middle. Robote left side by Olharan, caught by Correa. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand sidearm. Tricky save, takes off and hits the overhead screen. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for Olharan and CRB of the Devils. Olharan serves. Based on what we've seen, I wouldn't expect to see anything 5-0 in either team's favor.
Not with Nicholas out there.
No.
I don't know if he's ever suffered a 6-0 defeat in any set.
Can't imagine it happening here. Well, let's see what happens.
We've seen at least one comeback of 5-0. See if it can happen again.
Olharan from the 8 line, backhand, blasted, caught in the air by Correa. Correa, powerful forehand, caught by CRB. CRB to the inside. Nicholas is there. Olharan calls for the Robote, splits, caught by Correa. Correa low and hard. What a catch by CRB. What an effort, rather, by CRB here in the backcourt. There will be no shutout. It is still possible match point for the red shirts, Olharan and CRB. Correa Nicholas with the point. Correa serves. Imagine Correa's going to go to the ultra power serve. It's a different switch that he has on his system.
Well, that's the thing. This is the first time the Warriors have had the serve in this set. Oh, but
Olharan picks the serve, outside placement, and no one home to return it. Point set and a hard-fought match for Olharan and CRB, winning in the third and decisive set, 6-1.
Yes, dude, that is a surprising win. I mean, Correa and Nicholas coming into this one undefeated, 2-0. Really unmatched in this group. Olharan starting to figure it out. CRB played great behind him. Good support in the backcourt. They get it done in 3 sets. In the final set, 6-1. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one.
So a surprising third set there. There you have the Game Day scoreboard brought to you by DraftKings.
Now we're going to hear from our winners, Olharan and CRB. First win together as a doubles pairing. Olharan undefeated in singles, starting to figure out this doubles thing as well, Stu. Let's hear from them. Third team of the Devils.
All right, CRV Olharan, congratulations on winning that match. Your first win of the season. What was different today?
Communication. It's our first time playing with each other. This is only our third game playing ever with each other, and we only practiced once, so communication was big for us to win that.
Tell me how you guys worked on your communication. ¿Cómo trabajaron en mejorar la comunicación?
How did we communicate?
Yes, ¿en español?
Sí.
Ya hemos trabajado, he hablado mucho juntos porque los dos primeros partidos había muchas
We
dificultades.
talked together a lot throughout on and off the court because the first matches we were having a hard time communicating.
Y finalmente ya llegamos a jugar juntos y cuando jugamos juntos ya podemos hacer buenas cosas.
And we finally got it together, and now we're going to be doing a lot of good stuff in the future. Well, guys, again, congratulations on that match. We'll see what else happens tonight.
Thank you.
What a win for Olharan and CRB. We're going to switch over to little singles here, Stu. Second and final singles match of the day. Fourth ranked matchup between Julian and Robin. Robin, first singles match this season, went in his favor, defeating Hernandez of the Fireballs. Julian, remember, opening night, suffered a tough defeat to Arta, and then came back next time out against Ikeda of the Cyclones, and was able to get a big win. Julian will have the serve coming up for fourth match of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 4, a singles match. Representing the Warriors, we have number 16, Julian. And for the Devils, number 11, Robin. There's a serve, we begin. Not a lot on that rebote. Robin lays it up. Julian advances. Lost his footing there on the forehand. Comes away with it. Low and hard. Good scoop there by Robin. Backhand. On the wall. Julian steps back to the 9 line. High hard return. Coming out to the rebote. Robin puts it just above the pad. Julian advancing again. Soft touch on the backhand. Tries to drop it in the corner. Robin makes the save, but that comes up short. First point of this match goes to Julian.
Robin having some difficulties in the practices even with that lower pad. Very aggressive style of play he employs, often trying to kill it off the left side. In that case, just too low.
Here's Julian on the rebote. Forehand coming up the middle. Sidearm carom. Julian not going to get there. That's well thrown by Robin. We're tied up 1-1.
Robin saw that he had Julian trapped to the inside, or that at least he was lingering to the inside. He's going to go for a 2-all with a light touch. That's exactly what he did.
That's a rather underutilized shot. A softer touch on the carom.
We've been seeing more of it. We've been seeing more of it. So actually Bragley throw it. And Bragley throws everything 1,000 miles an hour.
Julian on the left side. There's the backhand. Robin looking for the rebote. Little clip off the sidewall. Julian on the bounce. High and hard. Robin on the rebote. 2-all. Dropping in to score. What a shot there by Robin. Leads at 2-1.
Robin throws that shot. The Costalo 2-all as well as anybody. In that case, landed it in just perfectly. Very well done.
Take another look. 2-wall, sidewall, front wall opens up. Judge is right on it, just landing in to score. Julian again with the backhand. This one dropping low. Robin takes it in the air. The 2-wall. That does not open up. Julian from the outside. Low and hard. Robin inside to scoop it up. The backhand 2-wall caught him going the other way. Julian gets out there. Julian carom return. Robin now overran it. Robin, the drop shot. Lands in. Julin not gonna get there. What a shot by Robin from the outside. He leads it 3-1.
A lot of technique involved there for both players, having to make adjustments and returns that worked. One more in favor of Robin, and he comes up with the point. See the 2-all, not a particularly well thrown 2-all. It was still inside there, the lines at the 11 line. This backhand 2-all, again, good idea. Julin gets to it. The 2-all, again, not a particularly well thrown carom. Robin gets in there, not a particularly good. That's a high carom, but just far enough away to work. Very well done.
Strong backhand in the corner. Robin on the rebote, lays it up. That opens up. Julin had to scoop it, missed it. 4-1 advantage for Robin.
Yeah, Julin going for the scoop, but you see how he's going for the scoop sidearm. Don't want to get into the whole physics and math of it, but it's much more difficult when the cesta is perpendicular to the floor than if it's long ways. You have that entire length of the cesta to have the ball come into the basket. Not when it's sideways like that. You basically have that 4.5, 5 inches.
Here's Robin on the forehand. Another sidearm carom with a soft touch. And beat Julin again. That's 5 points for Robin. A possible set point.
Effective. Again, often thrown hard, but in this case, thrown just hard enough.
Here's Robin on the forehand. Another sidearm carom. That one a little low. That caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Second point for Julin. Still possible match set point, rather, for Robin.
You go to the shot pot one too many times, something's going to bite you. Robin got bit. The shot pot is there for everybody. The honey pot's there for everybody, but you got to be careful.
Forehand rebote by Julin, lobbed up and passing. Robin on the rebote with a big bounce. Julin committed, stops it up at the 5 line. Outside
Beautiful.
placement, got him. Well thrown by Julin, 3 points. Still going here in our opening set.
Make the comment that it's beautiful. Throwing the ball so far out of the way of your opponent. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. It's usually pretty close. In this case, there wasn't 10 feet. Robin, I mean, this ball is so far away from Robin. Look at all that. Robin giving the salute, knowing that he was beat.
Robin low running backhand. Julin on the inside. Nice catch in the air. Robin lets this pass. That's on the wall. Just flicks it up. Julin on the bounce. Controls it up at the 3 line. Fakes the outside. Put it inside. Where it scores. It's 4 points now for Julin. Just a 1 point deficit here. Julin serves.
Robin knows that he needs to finish it off, but I'm curious to see if he's going to snap along 2-all or anything wild here.
I was thinking backhand 2-all 5-3 right there. I mean, if there's ever a time to break out a trick shot when your opponent's trying to be a little aggressive.
You don't want to give him the point. Me, personally, more conservative approach, play it out.
Yeah.
Throw the shot when you have it.
That is an over serve. Second serve coming up.
You could always hope for the double fault.
And if you can't lose the point when your opponent serves. Julin on the forehand, fake the outside, put it up the middle. Stopped on the bounce, Robin's carom. That opens and scores for the set. Robin wins at 6-4. 2 minutes, we'll play set number 2.
As soon as Julin moved back to the inside, basically showing Robin. Robin's just got to keep that ball away from the pad. He was able to. Here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players come back here to take their breaks in between sets and to get ready for matches. Robin coming out on top of that first set for the Devils. You see the score there, 6-4. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here are some replays. See Robin makes the catch, sees that he's got Julian trapped to the inside, throws the carom. That a tap of Cestas was, hey man, didn't mean to throw it over your head. It's like, not a problem. You threw it far enough away from me to be safe. You see Urbieta standing, facing the camera. Jairo. Both giving Robin feedback. Robin apparently saying that he has a pain higher on his thigh. Robin choosing not to hydrate here in between sets. Just behind Urbieta on the front bench also is Julian. See Julian there with Nicholas, who just played a tremendous match. Julian again, see that hand in that cesta? Has not taken that hand out of the cesta. There we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Once again, we're in the middle of this break. About 20 seconds left to go. Julian having a really good tie on his cesta. Hand tied in there, fixed well. Doesn't want to take it out. See if Robin's able to finish this in 2 sets, which I imagine he'd like to do, or if we go on to a third and final set. We're about to find out at the beginning of the second set, which begins right about now.
We are ready to begin set number 2. Julian will serve to Robin. We begin our second set with an underserve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Here's Robin from the left side. Big backhand, open things up. Here's the rebote that's coming out. Julian on a knee makes the save. Robin on the costado, aggressively puts it up the middle. Julian got back in there to scoop it up. Backhand inside, Robin on the tip, makes the play at the 10 line. Big backhand. Here's the rebote on the wall. Just lays it up. Here's Julian advancing up at the 8 line. Puts it back inside. Robin's there to scoop it up.
Juggling.
But it was juggled. Juggling on the catch of Robin. First point to Julian. Set number 2.
What is juggling? The ball comes into the cesta. It can't lose contact with the surface of the inside of the cesta. It can roll as long as it's rolling while maintaining full contact with the inside of the cesta. If it bobbles, it's a foul.
Big backhand again. Julian comes back for it, puts it up the middle. Robin on the costado. Inside placement. Julian
just out of reach.
Just out of reach that time. That's very well thrown to tie it up. 1-1.
Robin more than capable of moving Julian back and forth all around the court out of position. He does that here. When he's winding up like that, you got to respect his 2-all. He put it back inside. Again, you see it angling on slow motion close to the side wall. Beautifully played.
Big backhand, that one coming right up the middle. Robin on the rebote. 2-wall, that is too low. Julian with 2 points. He serves.
So if we gave technical points, he'd get high technical points for that effort. The fact that it hit the pad means that it's bad, just period.
Sure.
Hence the pad is bad. But no, that was, you see the way he just twisted his wrists, using the momentum of the ball to try to make it up there? Didn't work, but good effort.
Rebote, what a save by Julian. Fall down save coming back for it. Robin faked it out, drops it over the top. Julian with a spectacular read. This one right up the middle. Robin now with a great play. The backhand 2-wall from the outside. Got him.
He did get a smile from Julian because that was as close to a trick shot as you'll see here at Magic City. Beautiful scoop, didn't juggle it, and then just flipped it back up. You see this scoop? Where's he going? I'm going here. Boom, boom. And Julian just like, wow, yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Big bouncing serve. Julian gets there before it crosses. Opens up with a backhand. Robin lays up the rebote. Julian back at the 9 line. And well placed on the inside. Robin stands in from the 11. High hard return. Julian, there's a rebote to the outside. Robin trying to get there. He does. Robin opens up for the carom that lands in.
Oh my.
Julian stops this. Julian's carom is going to score.
Wow.
Defense pays off for Julian. He returns it for a 3-2 lead.
We've seen more shots in this match so far than we've seen throughout the night. Definitely in that first doubles with Jairo Urbieta. Great concentration by Julian. Scores on the carom.
Backhand by Robin. Julian takes it off the sidewall. Great catch. This one follows. Back to the inside. Rebote. Carom dropped low. 4 points for Julian.
Again, got to give high technical points. That is a very complicated shot to throw. One of those difficult throws in highlight, the forehand carom rebote. So it's a rebote that comes to your forehand. Instead of just putting it on the front wall, you try to turn it into a kill shot by caroming it off the side wall. Did not work.
Robin again from the left side. This one low and hard. Julian makes the catch in the air. Hard backhand opens up. Robin going up. Inside placement. Ooh, that caught the corner. Julian's got it on the forehand. Julian, high hard one, trying to pass. Robin the outside placement. Julian not falling for it. Stays on the outside. The carom return. Robin overran it. Missed it on his left. That's going to bring Julian to 5 points. Looking to force a third set. He's got possible set point.
Look, it was a great read by Robin. Robin got exactly where he needed to be. Just had to switch from the right side to the left side there. Didn't work.
Well placed serve. Better catch by Robin. The backhand. This one is pushed outside of play. It's going to extend the set here. Robin with 3 points. Julian just does get up to the serve, blasts the forehand, dropping low. Here's Robin on the rebote, the 2-wall.
Too much, that's out of play.
Point and set. We're going to a third one between Robin and Julian. Julian wins set number 2, 6-3.
Got to give Robin credit for throwing lots and lots of shots, but too many of them landing out or in the pad.
Yeah, really went for it there in set number 2, and now as we approach a third set. Got to factor in endurance, fatigue, and all that here. Robin looking a little more tired compared to Julian after set number 2, but he's been throwing the ball hard, really trying to end that match in straight sets. He was going for it. Just as you noted, Stu, too many shots thrown out of play or off the court. Julian, much better job defensively in that set, opening up some offensive opportunities. Stopped a few on the outside, starting to read Robin a little bit more. Led to that 6-3 result. Game day score at the moment, 3 points for the Devils. Just 1 point for the Warriors. Correa won the opening singles match against Rockton, Jairo, and Urbieta, and Olharan and CRB came back and added 1.5 points each for the Devils. After this, we're going back to a top-ranked doubles match. Douglas and Nicholas against Olharan and Urbieta. And then Williams and Manny against Robin and Rock. It's going to be a 5th-ranked matchup. That will close out the game day. Julian just 1-1 in singles. Robin 1-0. And Julian was a 3rd-ranked player last season. Dropped down in rank. You figured he was going to have a really good spring 24 in singles, but hasn't quite lived up to those lofty expectations yet. Still a long way to go, though. Here's some replays. Look at that tough save by Julian. Just does dig it out. This one pushed outside. So we're talking about Robin opens up for the Karen. Look at Julian. He's committed, tracks it down, gets there in plenty of time, and he's able to kill it from the outside. We are ready to begin our 3rd and decisive set. Robin will serve to Julian. With that serve, we begin our 3rd and decisive set. Forehander bote. Julian puts it low and hard. Here's Robin. Nice catch on the inside. A runner. Julian switches from right to left at the last second. Big backhand though. Robin trying to get out there, looking for the rebote. The 2-wall lands in, but Julian stops it. Julian's return will score. Julian on the board first.
That was a make-or-break catch for Julian.
Yes, really.
I mean, we could see the ball kind of dangling at the tip of his cesta from back here. He got his cesta on it, but to turn it into something, just throw it far to the left of Robin. He did a good job doing that.
Look at this 2-wall off his footing.
See that ball in there.
Robin on the left side. There's the backhand coming up the middle. Julian stops it in the air. Julian back to the inside. Robin coming cross court. Hard backhand out to the rebote. Julian makes a save. Robin on the costado to the inside. Julian trying to get
Just
back in.
reach.
There it is, just out of reach and scoring. 1-1. Robin ties it up.
The way both of them are moving the ball away from the other, this is anyone's set. It's anyone's match, it's anyone's set. So we'll see what happens. The accuracy of Robin is impressive. And Julian's defensive prowess, equally impressive.
Backhand to the inside, dropped in the corner. Here's the rebote. Robin just lays it up. Floating on the wall. Julian makes the catch at the 10 line. Big backhand. This one again coming out. Robin lays it up. High off the front wall. Julian has to stay in the backcourt from the 11 line. This one gonna pass. Robin looking for the rebote. High bounce 2-wall. Julian gonna control it from the outside. Low and hard. Back inside. What a scoop by Robin. One died off the front wall. Julian takes it in. Hard backhand. One coming out again. Robin on the rebote. A little bit higher this time. Big bounce. Julian reaching way up high. The outside placement. Robin read it. Stopped it. Robin, soft touch. Julian, better catch with one hand. Julian gonna stay up there. Again, hand on the wall, stops it. Fake the outside placement. There's a one-handed scoop, a backhand 2-wall. Is stopped by Julian. Julian's soft carom is not gonna open up. Robin on the drop shot. Julian took off. He is there at the 5 line. Julian to the inside, finishes it off. What a point goes to Julian of the Warriors.
I don't know if I'm watching highlight or chess. When you see these guys, or is it more checkers like? I'm not because it's happening quick. It's happening faster than chess. Just bright play by both players and great defensive play. It's like see where your opponent's throwing the ball, run, stop it, try to throw something back that he can't get to. Tremendous play by both players.
This one coming right up the middle. Julian left side of Bote. Keeps it inside. Good catch here by Robin. Robin from the 10. Big backhand. Here's the rebote. Julian up at the 7 line. Puts it to the outside. One died off the front wall. There's a big bounce to wall. That's thrown in to score. What a shot there by Robin to tie it up. 2-2.
No shortage of shots in this match.
No, absolutely not.
From either Julian or Robin. I mean, Robin, very fond of throwing shots. Julian, for the most part, catches and just blasts it back to the inside consistently.
Rebote, left side, 2 wall. Julian, good body control again, this time lower and harder.
What a
Robin
catch.
inside to scoop it up. Rebote coming right up the middle. Robin takes it overhead. The carom thrown in
That was
to
beautiful.
score.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That was a beautiful carom. See where that cut out? Not the 11 line, not the 9 line. Beautifully executed. So Robin makes the catch, takes a peek, boom. Throws the carom here, cuts the front wall, lands in, out it goes. Very well done.
Robin, nice rebote save, just lays it up. Julian settles at the 10. On the forehand, keeps it to the inside. Robin on the costado, long 2
Too
walls,
much.
too low.
He's a little far away from the front wall to try to make that shot from that particular angle. Back at the 9 line, the 2 wall, he's capable of doing it, but not rushed like that.
3-3, Julian serves. Robin, big backhand, wall to wall. That clears the overhead screen. Julian, left side rebote, dropping low. Robin caught it in the air. There's the backhand. Julian staying up there, looking for the rebote, keeps it inside. That's well placed and scoring. Julian jumps out ahead, 4-3.
Julian's just 2 away from closing out this match. First to 6 points, going to win the match.
High, hard backhand. That just does clear again. Julian on the move. On the rebote. Keeps it inside. This one dropping low. Robin the 2 wall. That lands in to score. 4-4 is the score. Robin serve.
Both judges pointing in. Robin flirting with that outer boundary line, but very much landing in.
Julian just does get up to that serve. Low, hard forehand.
Tipped.
That ball kicked up, missed by Robin. Julian jumps out to 5 points. He's got a possible set and a possible match point.
Be very curious to see what Julian does with this first serve. Does he go with the power? He's got tremendous power on the right side. There it is.
That's a well-placed serve. Robin stands in, backhand. Caught the corner. Julian steps up. Hard throw. This one dropping. The Chula. Robin just lays it up. Julian got to back up. Stops it on the bounce at the 9 line. Inside placement. Robin scooped it up.
Nice backhand.
Backhand just does pass. Julian comes back for another one. This one comes up the middle. Robin, backhand to the inside. Julian going to get there in the air. Up at the 9 line. Powerful return. Robin on the rebote, just lays it up. Julian's got to come back for it. He gets there. Nice control on the backhand, but Robin makes a play in the air. The backhand
too
wall
much. That's out of
is
play.
too wide. Point set and a hard-fought match. Going to Julian in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-4. Nice comeback win there by Julian after dropping the first set. He comes back and wins the next 2. It was tight all the way. Maybe a couple more points than Julian was looking to play, but he gets it done. Big win. Getting his 2nd singles win this season. Tightens up the game day. 2nd point for his Warriors team. Coming all in singles play. The Devils have won both doubles matches. 2 doubles matches remain. And we're going to hear from our winner, Julian. He's ready to go. 4th-ranked player of the Warriors. Here he is.
Julian, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling after that win?
Exhausted. I'm out of breath.
Tell me a little bit about the strategy playing against Robin.
I didn't have any strategy.
Well, Julian, again, congratulations. We'll let you catch your breath. Let's see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you, Angeles. Appreciate it.
We're ready to go with our top-ranked doubles match, Stu. There they are. Let's see the teams. Douglas and Nicholas against Olharan and Urbieta. This is going to be a fun one, Stu. Olharan and CRB are ready with a big win against Correa and Nicholas. Now you got a higher-ranked backcourter behind Olharan. You got a higher-ranked front quarter in front of Nicholas. Should be another fun one.
Be very curious to see which direction this is going to go. Douglas has been on in terms of shots. Curious to see if he's going to continue to throw the same amount of shots, the same frequency of shots that we saw previously against a better front quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our top-ranked doubles match. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Douglas and Nicholas. And for the Devils, the team of Olharan and Urbieta.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors. Douglas serves. We begin. Catch and return by Urbieta. Here's Douglas midcourt. Backhand. Olharan backhand from the 8 line. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Douglas is there. Backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Olharan backhand from the 8. Douglas to the inside. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Urbieta's there. Backhand from the 10 line. That backhand gets away from Nicholas and hits the overhead screen. First point of this match for the red shirts, Olharan and Urbieta. Olharan serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
I think we're going to find out if Olharan has really turned the corner today in this match. And tougher in a third-ranked match, but this is the best of the best going at it. Got top competition up there in the front court versus Douglas. To score points, you got to execute. So far, so good. Just some longer rallies here, but as this ball warms up, expect a couple more shots of both of these front quarters.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Urbietta's there. Backhand from the 12 line. He lifts it deep into the backcourt, and Nicholas is there. Urbieta, backhand. Here's the backhand by Urbieta, caught by Douglas. Douglas from the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Urbieta's there. Olharan will take it on the forehand. Right side played from the 8 line, straight back. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand. Olharan, beautiful catch at the 9 line, big backhand. Olharan, beautiful catch there at the sidewall, big backhand. Robote coming out. Douglas looks for it on the forehand. He makes the save. Olharan stops it. Drop shot to the inside. Douglas is there. 2-all. Stopped by Olharan. Forehand by Olharan. The 3-wall play. Nicholas reads it perfect. Catch by Urbieta. Here's the backhand. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Robote left side by Olharan. Caught by Douglas. Drop shot by Douglas. Olharan has it there on the left side. Kosti to pass. Robote save. Back to the inside. What a scoop by Urbieta. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. There's the backhand. Here's the catch by Urbieta. Backhand to the inside. Ball tipped at the 10 line. This point goes to Douglas and Nicholas. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece.
Again, another lengthy rally here in this top-ranked match, but this is kind of a similar trajectory to the other #1 doubles you see. A lot of these early points tend to be longer. Ball gets warmed up, guys get in a rhythm, and then start to see some more action as we get in the second half of the opening set and through the rest of the match.
Beautiful serve by Douglas. Nice catch and return by Urbieta. There's the backhand by Olharan. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Douglas. Here's the catch and return by Urbieta. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Olharan. Here's Douglas. That backhand cleared the overhead screen. Here's the forehand Robote by Douglas, straight to the back quarter. Caught beautifully at the 11 line by Urbieta. Here's Nicholas, backhand to the inside. Robote, left side by Olharan, on the wall the whole way. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Robote forehand. Wow. That cleared the overhead screen and stays in play. Here's Douglas. Takes a peek. Hard to the inside. Ball goes off the tip of Urbieta's cesta. That's 2 points for Douglas and Nicholas. Douglas serves.
And the Devils coming back to talk after that point. I think Olharan's saying, hey, at that speed, no need for you to try to make that catch off the sidewall. It's going to come out plenty to play the Robote. And Urbieta, if he can make a play on it, I'd like to see him go for it, but maybe just a little tough at that speed. Good throw there by Douglas. Always got to keep it on the sidewall. Crossing the sidewall just makes it a little more difficult. Gets him their second point.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Catch and return by Nicholas from the 12 line. Robote, a rebound from the back wall. Played to pass by Olharan. Catch by Olharan. Backhand. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Ball tipped at the side wall by Olharan. That's a 3rd point for Douglas and Nicholas. Douglas serves.
A couple misses up there in the front here by Olharan. But again, we saw that early on in that doubles match when he played with CRB. They dropped points early, and then they were able to come back in almost every set, except the last one, they took full control.
Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by Olharan. Nicholas is there. Olharan with a 2-all. That opened too wide and scores. That's 4 points for Douglas and Nicholas. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, just really aggressive by Olharan. Maybe don't even need it. Just felt like he had to throw a shot or mix it up, move the defense around, and that one not particularly close.
Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Here's the backhand. Nicholas is there, backhand from the 12 line. Robote for Olharan. Costi to the inside. There's the backhand by Urbieta. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Douglas. Urbieta's there. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Catch by Olharan. Backhand from the 8 line. Right to the corner. Out to the Robote. Douglas is there. Olharan cuts it off in the air. Backhand. Right back to the corner. Robote forehand. We have a swing and a miss. 2 points for Olharan and Urbieta, the Devils in red. Olharan serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah. You typically don't see that miss from Douglas. I mean, he had that lined up, try to power it. Just off on that timing a little bit. He's so good on those Robotes, particularly from his right.
Here's a catch by Olharan, backhand. This one's going wall to wall. Robote for Douglas. Forehand Robote to the left side of Urbieta. Urbieta down low, backhand from the 9 line. Nice catch made overhead by Nicholas. Olharan, forehand Robote to the inside. Douglas cuts it off, winds up. Filo to the outside, lands in and scores. Beautifully executed by Douglas. 5-2, possible set point for the Warriors in black.
I love that Filo. I mean, I love the way that it opens up off the front wall, and it's also spinning away from your opponent here when it does open up. So
just thrown so hard, so well by Douglas. Very well executed.
You have to get a perfect read on it to stop it, and at that speed, it's almost impossible to do so.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas is there. Backhand to the inside. Robote coming way out. Robote fired by Douglas and caught by Urbieta. Beautiful catch by Urbieta off the sidewall at the 12 line. A bullet caught by Urbieta on the left side. Here's Douglas again. Robote coming out. Robote forehand back to the inside. Nicholas is on it. Backhand from the 11 line. Catch by Olharan. Robote forehand. Urbieta's there. Robote forehand again. There's the backhand. Backhand by Olharan. Olharan again from the forehand. Douglas for the Robote. He makes the save. Olharan lets it pass. Here's Urbieta. Backhand to the inside. There's the backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Nicholas is there. Robote forehand by Douglas. Robote coming out. Big backhand. This one caught by Urbieta. Robote left side to the inside. Urbieta's there. Urbieta on the backhand from the 10 line. Robote coming out. Robote by Olharan to the inside. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Low runner. Caught in the air by Urbieta. Nicholas from the backhand. Nicholas from the 10 line to the inside. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Urbieta plays it deep. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Robote to the inside. Well thrown. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Nicholas high and hard to the corner. Cut off by Urbieta. Olharan on the forehand. Powerful right side to the inside. Picked up by Nicholas. Robote by Douglas. Beautifully played to the inside. What a catch by Urbieta. Nicholas, backhand from the 12 line. Urbieta's there. Robote forehand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Urbieta. Nicholas on the backhand. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Caught on the forehand of Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Olharan. Caught in the air by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Robote for Olharan. Forehand over the top to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Nicholas. There's the backhand by Urbieta. Robote coming out on the wall. Douglas makes the save. Backhand by Urbieta. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas from the 12 line. Robote forehand by Olharan. He makes the save. Douglas has it midcourt. Winds up. Coasty to the inside. Off the frame of Urbieta Cesta. That is point and set to Douglas and Nicholas. Winning the first set, 6-2. Take a 2-minute break, come back out, and play our next set.
So while you were announcing that beautiful point of Jai-Alai, Stu, I had some time to go back and do a little research. I said, this point's getting a little lengthy, huh? 4 minutes and about just over 4 minutes, that point. So half still the length of the longest point.
Half of our record here that we know of at Magic City, an 8-minute point in 2023. There you are in the ESPN 3 players cage. You see Douglas and Nicholas both kind of just shaking their heads. They came out on top of that set, but a shake of the head is more like, what do we have to do to win, to win some more decisive points here?
Yeah.
Here you have some replays from what was a beautiful scoop. Now, someone looking at that says, oh, is that juggling? No, that was not juggling. That ball never lost contact with the frame. Called a palo catch. So as opposed to going off the frame, it comes off the frame into the cesta. Very well done.
Look at that catch by Urbieta.
Urbieta, one great catch after the next in the backcourt. Just a tip there at the end. So frustrating. Played, again, as you point out, a 4-minute point solidly.
And for the Devils, I mean, just have to have more kill shot attempts. I mean, we saw Olharan open it up, but that was against Correa. Completely different animal here against Douglas, who plain and simple, he's worried about that return throw. He's got a good forehand, got a good left side. Douglas can do a whole lot of damage, just reluctant to throw it.
There we have the camera on Olharan getting feedback from team captain Jairo. Points have expired. Time to begin our second set.
Got to expect
it's not really points, time rather.
A little bit of a comeback here for Olharan and Urbieta. And it gets into those long, grueling rallies. You're down a couple points. Say, let's get to the second set and win these next two here. Tall mountain to climb in the first set. Weren't able to do so. See if the Devils can come back. Olharan and Urbieta will have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Olharan will have the serve for the Devils. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Olharan serves. Our second set begins with Douglas taking the serve. The 2-all caught the top of the pad. First point of the second set for Olharan and Urbieta. Olharan serves.
That really would have set the tone for the rest of this match. Douglas coming out aggressively. Had the 2-all, just catching a top part of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad.
There's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. He passes the front quarter. Robote for Douglas. Lays it up. Olharan is there. Olharan to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote. Forehand by Olharan. Here's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Douglas. Backhand from the 9 line. Nicholas to the inside. Urbieta, fine catch. Nice return from the 10 line. It's floating. Caught in the air by Nicholas. Robote forehand to the inside. Nicholas is there. Robote forehand. Drop shot to the inside. Here's Douglas. He's winding up, dropped it on the backswing. 2 points for Olharan and Urbieta. Olharan serves for the Devils.
That's a rare miss there by Douglas. I mean, again, on the bounce, maybe trying to get into the throw before he had that catch secured. It's my only guess. A player of his caliber doesn't miss balls like those all too often.
Low hard serve by Olharan. Here's Urbieta. Backhand from the 11 line to the inside. What a catch by Urbieta. Backhand floating, picked off by Nicholas on the left side. Here's Urbieta from the 11. Robote, left side to the inside, very much to the inside. That's along the side wall to the left side of Nicholas. Catch by Urbieta, backhand. Douglas makes the catch, backhand. Powerfully thrown. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Urbieta's there. Backhand to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Urbieta goes deep. Robote, that rebound off the back wall comes out. Douglas plays it hard to the inside. Urbieta's there. Big backhand. Nicholas is there. Nicholas from the 10 line to the inside. Ball goes off the tip of the forehand of Urbieta here in the backcourt. That's a point for the black shirts, the Warriors, Douglas and Nicholas. Douglas serves.
A little bit of miscommunication right there.
Powerful serve by Douglas, caught and returned by Urbieta. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Backhand by Nicholas. It's going wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, thrown low and hard by Olharan. Here's the backhand by Douglas. Catch by Urbieta. Douglas calls for the Robote. Big bounce to the inside. Urbieta from the 13 line. Robote forehand by Olharan. Rifles it from the right side. Catch in the air by Olharan. Here's the backhand. Little clip off the side wall. Nicholas is there. Big right side by Nicholas. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Douglas will have it on the left side. Backhand to the backcourt. Here's Urbieta. Douglas at the 10 line. Backhand. Olharan to the inside. Here's a Nicholas. Backhand from the 10 line. Catch by Douglas. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Nicholas from deep in the backcourt. Robote, forehand. This one caught by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Urbieta at the 11 line. Caught in the air by Nicholas. Nicholas from the forehand, straight to the backcourt. Urbieta's there. Urbieta backhand from the 12 line. Douglas reaching up, behind him in fact, to make that catch. Here's the backhand. Douglas midcourt, winding up. Big bounce to the inside, caught by Urbieta. Nice backhand by Urbieta, caught in the air by Nicholas. Olharan, forehand, straight back. Olharan, forehand rebote, rifle to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Scoop by Urbieta. Rebote, forehand by Olharan, passes to the left side of Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 11. Urbieta from the 11 to the inside. Douglas takes it out of the air at the 8. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Olharan has it in the air. He winds up. Split placement, stopped on the forehand of Nicholas. Picaba, the big bounce. Brought down by Urbieta. Urbieta hard from the forehand, caught by Nicholas. Scoop by Urbieta. Rebote left side, big bounce. Brought down by Urbieta. Rebote left side by Olharan, caught by Douglas. He winds up. The split placement will score. Beautifully executed by Douglas to tie it up 2-2. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
And split placements, sometimes at this level of doubles, tend to be more effective than the traditional 2-wall. Just gives your opponent too much time to react if you throw it into the sidewall. What does Douglas do? Whips it straight outside to the left side of the front quarter. Hopes the back quarter is just lacking a bit. Urbieta not able to get there in time. Really smart throw there by Douglas just to mix things up. And we're tied up 2-2.
Olharan picks the serve on the forehand, drops it inside to score. That was beautifully executed. 3 points for Olharan and Urbieta. Olharan serve.
It's like an over the top, softer forehand, kind of like a pseudo drop shot.
Just watching him run back to the service line has everybody entertained back here. I mean, running back to make that serve.
Here's a catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand powerfully thrown. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is a 4th point for Olharan and Urbieta. Olharan serves.
And again, that's another really surprising miss. And coming to the left side of Nicholas, I mean, he makes this catch pretty consistently. But we're going to go back to the previous point. Look at this drop shot. Look at that. Comes a little more over the top. Dies before Nicholas can get up to it. Well done.
Rebote left side to the inside. Nicholas advances, makes the backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Urbieta, backhand. Douglas gets in there at the 7, backhand. Wall to wall. Rebote, safely played. Nicholas makes the catch. Urbieta, Rebote save. Douglas takes it out of the air on the left side. Costado 2-all is out. 5 points for Olgeron and Urbieta. Possible set point.
Yeah, based on that reaction, doesn't look like Douglas was intending to throw the 2-wall, just caught a lot more sidewall than he intended, and that opened up wide. Perhaps just the costado to the inside to test Urbieta.
Well, if that was to the inside, I'd hate to see what the outside would be like. That ball still be going. Hard serve by Olgeron is an underserved. First fault, second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Yeah, but to your points too. I mean, if he was trying to keep it inside, that is a pretty significant miss. You wouldn't expect that from Douglas up there.
Second serve is good. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Rebote left side to the inside along the wall. Douglas is there. Backhand. Beautiful catch. Backhand by Urbieta. Rebote for Douglas, played from the left side. Urbieta moves in. Here's the backhand. Urbieta from the forehand to the inside. Hard throw, picked up by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Olgeron takes it in the air off the side wall at the 7 line. Beautiful catch. Olgeron, Rebote to the inside. What a catch by Urbieta. Right past the left shoulder of Douglas. It goes to the front wall. Here's the catch in the air by Nicholas. Rebote left side by Douglas. Big bounce, brought down by Urbieta. Rebote forehand by Olgeron. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Nicholas on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote. Forehand. Rifled by Olgeron. Douglas hooked it into the pad. That is point and set 2. Olgeron and Urbieta. We have split sets. The Warriors taking the first set 6-2. Olgeron and Urbieta for the Devils taking the second one 6-2. We will move on to a third and decisive set here in just 2 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, Douglas, I think he went for an outside placement attempt with neither foot on the ground. I mean, ambitious play, but space was there, just hooked it a little low.
Yeah, I mean, it's his ball to do with as he pleases. If he wants to throw that shot, more power to him. More power to him. You hope that it lands in. That one just caught the pad. One earlier caught the pad as well.
But what a rebote on the previous throw by Olgeron. That thing was launched. Douglas, not often that he's off his footing. One of them.
Well, you see that Olgeron has another speed there, that he can throw even hard, that he's throwing about as hard as everyone else until he doesn't, and then he throws it about 1.5 times faster than other people. You see how fast he threw that ball?
Well, we've seen some throws and rebotes, but
I mean, I think
that was different.
I think
Zulaika is
I think
the best
Zulaika with that sneaky power that all of a sudden he just busts out late. Here we have some replays from that second set.
I mean, talk about catching close to the side wall. Urbieta standing in there, no problem. Look at this scoop.
Look at Olgeron just pick this serve.
I mean,
this
is so creative.
Yeah.
I mean, back over the top and then
it's not
second bounce.
It's not a drop shot, but it has a wonky spin to it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what we're talking. I mean, look at this, though.
Both
I mean,
feet
he's
off the
open.
ground,
He's there. The space is there, but
no bolt shot.
Yeah,
no, if you see where Olgeron was standing in the middle, about the
right,
middle of the court.
He was middle of the court, though.
Center right, but yeah, if Douglas gets the right angle on that one scores.
I was gonna say though, I mean, based on that replay, wouldn't have gotten a ton of power on it. Tough shot. Dropped in the pad. That set goes in favor of the Devils.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin the third and final set of this match. Douglas will have the serve for the Warriors. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Each one of these teams has a set under their belt. First to 6 points will win this match.
There you see Urbieta tying into his cesta. Basically, their hands go right into the cesta. They sit on top of the wicker basket. Leather glove goes on top. That long tie is what affixes their hand in that cesta. Make sure it doesn't come flying off when they throw. There's a serve by Douglas. We begin. Here's the backhand. Oh, the low runner to the inside caught the pad, and that pad is most definitely bad. First point of this match goes to Douglas. And Nicholas of the Warriors, Douglas serves.
Huge fan of Urbieta's, but I don't understand that shot at all. You're probably not going to get that by Nicholas. You got to hit the front wall. Can't give an early point away.
Here's a catch by Nicholas, backhand from the 11 line. Robote, left side by O'Haran. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote, left side to the inside. Here's Nicholas, backhand from the 9 line. Robote left side to the inside. Catch by Urbieta at the 9 line. Here's a catch by Urbieta. Powerful throw. Good catch by Urbieta. Here's the backhand. Nicholas, backhand from the 13 line. Catch by Urbieta. Backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 10 line. O'Haran, backhand from the 8. Powerfully thrown. This Robote coming all the way to the 4 line. Turned on the forehand of Douglas, right up the middle. O'Haran going for the save, in and out of his cesta. It goes. 2 points for the black shirts for Douglas and Nicholas. Douglas serves. Reminder, we're in the 3rd and final set. First to 6 points wins this match.
You're not going to catch Douglas twice on the same type of throw. Lost on the final point of set number 2. This time he got out there in plenty of time. Returned to Robote to pass, forcing that miss by O'Haran. Good adjustment by Douglas. His 2-0 lead for his Warriors team.
There's backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Douglas. Straight back, caught by Urbieta. And dropped by Urbieta. 3 points for the black shirts. Douglas and Nicholas. Douglas serves. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Douglas, rifled straight back. Robote forehand rifled in. Oh, wow, that was right between his legs. There's the forehand by Nicholas, scooped by O'Haran. There's the backhand. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's a catch by Nicholas. That Robote not coming out. 4 straight points for the black shirts. Douglas and Nicholas. Douglas serves.
This one dropping right between them. Robote not there. You see the frustration by O'Haran.
Fault under serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. That ball was dropping. Urbieta moves up, makes the throw. Here's Nicholas, backhand. Robote forehand for the bounce. Nicholas is there. Urbieta, beautiful catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Here's Nicholas. Backhand to the inside. Robote left side by O'Haran to the inside. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Bullet comes out. That ball is hooked.
Wow.
5 points. Possible match point for the black shirts. Nicholas and Douglas. Douglas serves.
The Warriors just seemingly outlasting the Devils right here. I mean, not much in this third set, just a bunch of unforced errors by the Devils. Started off with that throw by Urbieta. Now Robote in the pad here makes it 5-0. They're going to need a heck of a comeback to take this match now.
Robote forehand by Douglas. Here's the catch by Urbieta. Backhand. Nicholas is there. There's a backhand by Urbieta. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Urbieta, backhand from the 11 line. Floater coming out. Robote save. Douglas went in for the attack, tipped the balls, got some points to play with there. That's the first point for O'Haran and Urbieta in this third and decisive set. O'Haran serves.
I agree with you, Stu, but that does not mean that you should be taking that high scoop up there in the front court. Just let the rally continue. Take the better chances. Might present itself a little later at the point. That was an aggressive scoop by Douglas and one that, again, they didn't need. Could have kept the rally going. Gave the Devils a free point, maybe, just maybe, a little bit of momentum and confidence.
Powerful serve by O'Haran. There's the backhand, caught by Urbieta. Backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas is there. Backhand to the inside. Robote left side, stays very much to the inside. Big bounce, brought down by Nicholas. Urbieta from the forehand to the inside. That took a mean bounce. Here's a catch by Urbieta. Hard throw, crossing the side wall. Nicholas alone for the Robote. O'Haran holds on to it. Nicholas makes a great catch. Inside it goes. That ball is tipped. That is point set in a hard-fought match for the Warriors. Douglas and Nicholas winning 6-1 in the third and decisive set.
Warriors add a doubles win on the game day. Now 3.5 points for them to just 3 for the Devils. Game day on the line in our finales to 5th ranked doubles. It's going to bring out Robin and Rock against Williams and Manny.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
And here we have the DraftKings Game Days scoreboard showing 3.5 points for the Warriors, 3 points for the Devils, all coming down to this last match, which will be a doubles match.
Yes, it will, Stu. Before we introduce that one, we're going to hear from Douglas and Nicholas. Both players lost their opening doubles match, but they come back as a team and get it done. Here they are, top-ranked team of the Warriors.
All right, Douglas, Nicholas, congratulations on winning that match. You are 3-0 so far this season. How are you staying so consistent?
Yeah, no, playing with this guy, he makes it super easy. I know that he's going to catch everything in the back and he's going to do his job. In this match, I had a couple mistakes in the second set that I think I cleaned up in the third set, but overall I think we played really clean and that's how we've been so consistent.
Nicholas, what is so successful about this team?
Sí, pues contento, hemos jugado bien en equipo.
I'm very happy. We played really well as a team.
Buena comunicación era importante.
We had really good communication.
Hemos jugado con una muy buena equipo de los Devils.
That team of the Devils is a really good team.
Pero happy, hemos ganado, es el principal.
But very, very happy that we were able to win it. Thank you again, guys. Congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens.
Thank you.
Coming up next, to one match remains on this Friday night game day. 5th ranked doubles, Williams and Manny for the Warriors against Robin and Rock of the Devils. Williams and Manny 1-1 this season, defeated Joseph and Aratz of the Renegades on opening night, then lost to Hernandez and Cabrera undefeated in the 5th ranked group. That's their only blemish on that record. Flipping over to the Devils here, Robin and Rock 2 matches, 0-2. Lost to Hernandez and Cabrera as well, and also to El Barba and Benny of the Chargers. Quadruple zeros, Stu. We're ready to begin our final match. We begin our final match with an overserve. Second serve coming up for Williams. Robin picks the serve, whips it inside, high and hard. Manny looking for the rebote. He makes a save. Rock in the backcourt from the forehand. Forehand back to the inside. Ball tipped. First point of our final match goes to Williams and Manny.
Reminder of the scoring in battle court here, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Here's a catch by Robin off the sidewall. Powerful backhand, dropping in the corner. Sidearm Kara, Manny with a great read. He went to stop it, but just couldn't make the catch. 1-1, tied up.
Looks like this is going to be another one involving a lot of shots and a lot of moving your opponents around the court. Robin has that effect on people, I think.
Here's Manny from the left side. That backhand opens up. Rock takes it in the air. Sidearm play. Back to Manny in the corner. That was crossing. What a catch right in front of his face. Outside placement is outside of play. 2 points for Williams and Manny.
So I know what Robin was trying to do. Obviously, he was trying to land an outside placement. But you want it to be closer than 3 feet out.
Robin takes the serve, puts it back over the top. What a scoop by Manny before it crossed the sidewall. His backhand, though, caught the overhead screen, which is out of play.
2-2.
2-2, tied up. I think Robin's going to be as aggressive as he can be on these serves. If you throw it in his catching radius, he's going to try to make a play and end the point quickly.
He's got a really powerful serve, too, when he wants to.
Big bouncing serve. Here's Manny. That opens up, comes out to the forehand of Rock. Sidearm play, right up the middle. Williams steps in to cut it off. Return low and hard. Back to Robin now. Robin launches the backhand. This one passing. Williams calls him off. He turns the rebote.
That's a nice rebote by Williams, huh?
Williams aggressively trying to get in there. Going to let that one pass to the backcourt. He comes over the top. Robin is there to cut it off. Robin to the outside. That is outside of play. 3 points for Williams and Manny.
I understand that Robin wants to work the outside of the court, but you got to land those balls in. That red line's there for a reason. Don't touch it or go on the other side of it.
Low hard serve. Rock on a knee. Gets up. Gets it off in time. Back to Manny here at the 10 line.
Basket was in constant motion. That's legit.
That ball
That's
just missed. That's a 4-2 lead for the Warriors.
The first one was a good one. That second one, not so much.
Robin has the serve, goes for the drop shot. Look at Williams take off for it. He runs around it, has it on the forehand, goes for the three-wall play. What a rebote save by Rock. That's floating on the wall. Manny now up the 8. Backhand. Caught in the air by Rock. Deep in the backcourt. Return low and hard. Steps out of the way. Manny digs out the rebote. Ball floating again. Rock on the forehand. Again, this one pushed to the outside. Manny runs under it. Manny over the top and crossing. Big bounce. Rock stops it. Manny from the backhand. Hard play. This one coming out. Here's the rebote. Left side for Robin. Rock again. Just does get there. The outside placement is
Good
scoring.
shot.
Great shot by Rock. It's 3 points for the Devil.
Tremendous shot by Rock. He eyed that outside placement, landed it there perfectly. Really well done. Look at this, after a scoop. So there's the scoop. Boom. Wrist opens wide. Look at this ball traveling on the outside. Williams could have caught it, yes. Another player might have caught it, yes. But Rock scored with it. Good for him.
Manny opens up with the backhand. Rock from the 11 line. High and hard. Lost his footing. Gets it off, and that clears the overhead screen. Williams, nice rebote. Back inside. Here's Rock. High and hard again. Manny reaching up at the last second. Cuts it off. Just crosses the sidewall. Robin's got it. Whipped it outside. Manny, what a reflex. He made the play. Big bouncer. Rock's got to advance on it. He gets there before the second bounce. Return low and hard. Manny scraped it off the floor. Robin coming cross court, missed it. 5 points for the Warriors. They got a possible set point.
Trying to take advantage of the opinion that maybe Manny's not quick enough to get to the ball. Guess what? He is. Consistently each time. Look at him maintain his composure. He doesn't crash into the screen there, gets the ball back in, wound up scoring. Well done.
Backhand by Rock. Here's Manny from the 12 line. Sidearm play, just out of reach of Robin. He's coming back for the rebote. He lays it up. That just does clear the overhead screen. Big bounce. Williams settles at the 8 line. High hard play again. Rock lining it up. Manny getting out there for the rebote. Forehand save. Comes up the middle. Robin on the costado. Back up the middle. Manny stops it. Manny. And that big bouncer crossing and scoring for the set. Nice placement shot by Manny. Ends at 6-3 in favor of the Warriors. I'm back to play set number 2.
So Robin having a serious conversation there with Rock. Both needing to improve on accuracy. Rock, some solid catching, good placement of the forehand of the outside. Robin, few shots landing out. Need to regroup here in the second set. Win it, try to force it to a third set. But I'll tell you, tremendous play there by Manny and Williams. Here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players come back here to take their break in between sets.
Yeah, for Williams and Manny, Manny with a lower-ranked front quarter. I mean, historically, whoever he's been with, it's always worked out very well.
Yep.
A great leader, a great partner, and sneakily covers a bunch of the court, if that's a word.
It is now. It is now. There was a secret vote taken, and you won. Congratulations.
Thank you, Stu.
Sneakily is now a word. Someone send a message to Miss Webster. Once again, there you have Robin on the right-hand side of the screen with the headband. See Rock tying into his cesta as we near the end of this break period. Robin with a fairly intense look on his face.
Yeah, I mean, there is such a thing as, over-aggressive play in the front, and you saw it. I mean, just trying to make that catch on the inside, tipped it, that brought it to 5-3. 2 or 3 shot attempts sailing wide. And there's something to be said about catching one more ball than your opponent, but that's not Robin's strategy at all. I mean, he's got a bunch of shots, likes to throw them, and tends to have a pretty high success rate. See how the Devils come out here in set number 2, looking to force a third set. Again, game day on the line. The Warriors at 3.5 points, but if the Devils can come and take this, they would win the game day. There's a serve. We begin set number 2 with a backhand right on the wall and scoring. Williams and Manny with the first point of our second set.
Williams and Manny on the board here first. In the second set of our last match, Williams has the serve.
Robin takes the serve. Whips it to pass. Manny looking for the rebote. He makes a save. Robin aggressively tipped it up in the front. That's 2 points for Williams and Manny.
One might say a little too aggressively. He attacked, but the scoop, he was moving around the ball. If you're moving around the ball to catch in the air, that's one thing. If you're moving around the ball to try to scoop it, way complicated.
Rock on the left side. Here's the backhand from the 10 line, trying to get it to pass. And he does. That's well thrown. Williams, rebote, coming right up the middle.
Interference ruled.
Interference is ruled. The point will be replayed. Williams and Manny serve, leading 2-0.
A little late, a little slow on the request. Rock wasn't clear what he wanted, but he wanted interference. He put his hands immediately down. He couldn't see the ball.
Yeah, he was totally screened. Low backhand to the inside. Manny, nice catch. Here's a hard backhand. Wall to wall, beautifully thrown. Robin left side rebote with a big bounce. And he comes up for it, takes it on the quick bounce. Back over the top. Here's Rock. Right up the middle again. Here's Manny. High play, crossing the sidewall. Robin comes back for the rebote. Manny runs around it. Again, over the top, big bounce. He's got it up overhead. This one dropping low. Manny takes it in the air up at the 8 line. Powerful throw. This one's coming out. Forehand rebote, just flicks it up there. Manny coming from the backcourt. Takes it on the left side. Hard backhand, doesn't want to overthrow it. Robin's got a chance at the rebote. Over the top, Robin right through his legs. Rock has got it in the backcourt, keeps the rally going. Big bounce again. Manny under the bridge, escapes. That's a nice rebote. This one opens up. Manny on the inside from the 8. Powerful backhand coming up the middle. Rock gonna let that one pass. Robin on the rebote to wall. Landing in. Williams stops it. Williams from the outside. The carambola is caught blindly. The carom return stopped before the second bounce. The carom return by Manny from the backcourt scores.
Pretty violent up there in front of the 7 line. Shot, he got shot, he got shot, he got shot. That's the way that it worked. Manny had the best one of them all, which is why it won. At that point. See what happens next.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve well placed. Here's Rock. Backhand. High and hard. Remote coming out. Williams lining it up. Beautiful save by Williams. Coming up the middle. Rock stops it. Sidearm forehand. Here's Manny now. But on the rebote. Big bounce. Hold here by Manny. Rock wall to wall from the left side. Williams another rebote. Turned powerfully on the numbers and scoring. Perfectly placed. Williams brings it to 4-0 for the Warriors.
Williams pretty proud of that throw and has every reason to be. He's been playing great in this front court.
I mean, that thing was right on the wall.
Beautifully thrown. Beautifully thrown.
Can't place it any better. Hard serve, that 8 Robin up. He shoots it outside. Williams stops another one. Williams high and hard this time. That's going to open up, but Rock earns the 3-wall play. Nice positioning. Manny turns the rebote. Here's Robin, the drop shot. Dropped in to score.
Very well done by Robin.
Well thrown, gets the Devils on the board.
Read the court well. Saw where to throw it. Again, that one was a little flirtatious with the pad, but
here's Rock from the left side at the 11 line. What a scoop by Robin. Shoots this to the outside. Williams comes in from the left side. There's the backhand, but that kicks out. That's a second point for the Devils.
Williams, an aggressive style of play that we're not used to seeing from him. Not quite like this. Again, that was a beautiful catch. The backhand solid. Just clipped the sidewall and sent it out of play.
Nice catch by Rock, deep in the backcourt. Turns it low and hard. Here's Manny now. Advancing up at the 9. Runner again. Rock standing in there. Again, higher and harder. Manny reaching up on the forehand now. Back over the top. Control by Robin. Robin on the 2 wall. Stop by Williams. Another stop on the outside. Carambola.
Two bounces
was ruled before the catch.
But a decidedly good effort by Rock to try to make that stop. Missed the front wall, so it would have been dead one way or the other, but two bounces ruled before he made the catch.
Possible set, possible match point for the Warriors. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Williams. Rebote left side, saved by Manny. Big bounce, coming back to Rock. Rock on the forehand now from the 11 line, did not have control. Point, set, and match. Williams and Manny taking in straight set, 6-3, 6-2. Big win there for the Warriors, closing our final match in straight sets, and with that win, they take the game day. Started off in singles play, recapping the day here. Correa and Rock. That opening singles match went to Correa. Second singles match of the day, Julian defeated Robin. First two doubles matches, though, Jairo Urbieta defeated Douglas and Julian. Then Olharan and CRB came right back and defeated Correa and Nicholas. But a strong finish for the Warriors. Douglas and Nicholas able to close it out over Olharan and Urbieta. Then Williams and Manny, you see them right there, over Robin and Rock, 6-3, 6-2. And we're going to hear from our winning team in just a moment.
They're lining up there for that post-game interview. That's a handsome couple right there. It
Absolutely.
really is.
How about Williams? I mean, every ball that came outside, I don't think he missed one. His rebotes were spot on.
Manny has 20 more years of experience in Jai-Alai. That's how much more. Look how well they play together.
Well, these guys are ready to go. Let's hear from them. Williams and Manny, the fifth team for the Warriors.
All right, Williams, Manny, congratulations on winning that match. Great rebound after your last match. It was a loss. What changed between the last time you guys played together to today?
My sensei, he always tell me, take it easy, Grasshopper. You doing everything right. Go out there, continue to play. Thank you, Manny. He's the best.
Manny, ¿qué cambió desde la vez pasada que jugaron a hoy, que fue un match completamente diferente?
No, pienso que seguimos igual en el mismo camino.
I just think we're on the same path. We're going straight.
No hemos cambiado nada. La última, ese día no nos salieron las cosas. ¿Sí?
We didn't change anything, just that one time. It just didn't come out in our favor. Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens today.
Let's go, Warriors!
Mucho, Manny.
Mucho, man.
And we'll be right back, folks, with the post-game show coming your way just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a Karen Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back-to-back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everybody, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. Warriors defeat the Devils here on Friday night. So let's cut to some of the highlights and recap what we saw behind us.
Fantastic night of Jai-Alai live here in the Magic City. There you have.
That's against this fifth-ranked match, Correa Rock.
Absolutely, Correa in black, Rock in the white and red shirt. Solid play there by Correa. A little bit of a slow start. Didn't show that dominance that we're used to seeing coming off of his forehand. But definitely came around playing beautifully thereafter. Rock a little stiff there, giving Correa the first win. Then we got to Douglas in the front court here.
Yeah. I mean, aggressive play to start off in this second-ranked match against Jairo and Urbieta. Douglas with Julin.
You see what is a beautiful catch there by Julin. But Douglas went with a more aggressive style of play. Julin stayed defensive in the backcourt, but those red shirts, they employed catch one more than our opponents, and it wound up working for them beautifully.
Yeah, it's worked for them over a couple seasons
Urbieta with a couple, that was throughout the night. Yeah. That was in the second match as well. We're not used to seeing him tipping the ball. He had a few tips tonight. Yeah. See, Douglas there, okay, that's a problem that we've seen with some other. He was already starting to throw before he made the catch. And that got us into a fun one.
What a Rapote save. There's Olharan and CRB against Correa and Nicholas, third-ranked matchup.
So for those of you who are not familiar with the Magic City program or with Battle Court, we have some players that never started playing Jai-Alai, never had any familiarity with the sport prior to 2018. CRB is someone who never played Jai-Alai before 2019. He's matched with one of the best front quarters in the world in Olharan. And it was just neat seeing him on the court. Beautiful catch by Olharan. Rifles it to the outside. Split placement. Just scores. What CRB needs to do as a backcourter here is really back his front quarter up. Yeah. Protect the chick-chack and chula, not that we have many of those here, but just make the catches solidly. Olharan was just pounding the backcourt, playing a little deeper than he would normally play. But with that particular matchup of talent, that's what you have to do.
Look at that scoop.
Yeah, Olharan looked spectacular in this first match, as did Nicholas. Nicholas playing great. Correa as well. Correa wasn't able to get that dominant forehand working.
And come across.
But overall, the same thing can be said for Correa. Correa, never having touched a cesta before 2018, is out there competing against one of the best front quarters in the world. Outside placement working for Olharan there to finish things off. And Olharan and CRB take their victory. That got us to a fun singles. Yes. Lots of shots.
And a lot of points between Julin and Robin.
Absolutely.
There's one right there.
Exactly. Look at the distance between where that ball scores and where the guy who should be catching it is. Again, there, crossing to the inside. Beautiful Costello by Robin. Robin, again, solid on many of these shots. Backhand
look
to
at this one.
This is, for the most part, a trick shot, but tricky enough to score. Beautiful 2-all. That one low and hard. Very well done. Robin, quick release of this carom, and this was a beautiful carom. Opened up way close to the front wall.
Yes, it did. Julin, though, back inside. Tough miss there by Robin late. Brought Julin ahead 5-4 in the final set, and then a little wild on the backhand 2-wall. Close. Julin able to get the win, his second in singles this season. And then top-ranked doubles here, Olharan and Urbieta against Douglas and Nicholas.
Again, we saw that twice. That's what's called a palo catch. Basically, the ball hits the frame of the cesta but does go in. It doesn't lose contact, so it may have the appearance of a juggle, but it's definitely not a juggle. Urbieta having a couple uncharacteristic tips here as well. Another good forehand here by Olharan. Again, still making his way on this court. Nicholas, though, solid. Good catch by Olharan. There's the backhand. Between his legs. I mean, Olharan almost walked into that ball. Look at him clear that ball. And that one finished off in favor of Douglas and Nicholas. That got us to another fun one.
Yes, the finale here. Williams and Manny take on Robin and Rock.
Some solid play by Williams. Williams was absolutely the standout player for this match. Robin doing his imitation of Olharan, stepping over the ball. Good catch by Rock there deep in the backcourt, but he lost the ball in and out of his cesta, and that finished off. And that finished up some highlights from a fantastic evening here at Magic City.
And a big game day win for the Warriors, 5 points to just 3 for the Devils, too. But interestingly enough, our player of the day comes from someone on that losing team. Let's hear from CRB of the Devils.
You hear me?
Are we good to go? Giuseppe with.
You hear me?
Are we good to go? Giuseppe?
So guess
Sorry, folks,
what?
we're back.
The camera was so shocked and the crowd was so shocked that we chose CRB out of all those players that it just decided to freeze. Sorry about that, folks, but CRB is still very much the player of the day. Why? I'll tell you why. Did you ask me why?
No, why, Stu?
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because CRB was asked to do something that he was never trained for. CRB was placed on the court with Olharan as his front court, one of the top 5 front quarters in the world. CRB started playing highline in 2019. So already it's a mismatch there. He's playing against Nicholas in the backcourt. Correa a little bit closer of a fair match up in the front court, but CRB hung in there, made catch after catch after catch. A few mistakes, far fewer than I would have expected him to make. I like the way he hung in there. That's why CRB's player of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Even in a losing effort, a big win
100%.
for the Devils, maybe stealing at 1.5 points in that doubles match against Correa and Nicholas, who hadn't lost coming into it. Stu, we're going to return here on Sunday. Let's get you some of these matches. The Devils will be back in action. Olharan and CRB, funny enough, they're back against Goanaga and Arta. So Devils and Renegades, then Robin and Rock against Joseph and Arats, Olharan against Gosheri in singles. That is going to be a fun one. Make sure you tune in. Hyro and Rock against Goanaga and Ben, then Robin against Arta, 4th Division singles, and then Hyro and Urbieta against Gosheri and Ben in that second-ranked group will close out the day. Been a great highlight season here. Again, don't forget about these Sundays. A little bit earlier start time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We will have 6 matches for you. You just heard them right there between the Devils and the Renegades. He's Stu Nyman. I'm Andrew Blackman. We thank you guys for joining us and invite you back here on Sunday 3:30 for some more highlights.
3:30. See you then.
Have a good night, everybody.